So I clicked the little stream, but
Yeah, you got
too.
to
No,
stream
yeah,
to your people.
no, I sent it to my page. I already did that. So
You
that's.
already said you already went to that.
But do I have to click live too or no?
No, you're
No.
good.
So we're live right now, and I'm just seeing time. SunDaze, SunDaze, SunDaze.
Sunday.
I'm the illest host on the East Coast, eating a delicious slab of buttered toast. Tyles. And this man is
It's your boy FiF.
in the building. And this man is. And this is episode, gets me every time. This is episode 71, Holy War. What's up, gentlemen? What's up,
What up?
gentlemen?
What up? What up?
Man, this
How
is gonna
goes the
go
band?
on forever and ever.
Forever. Yeah, bro, they said just a couple of weeks to flatten the curve, and I ran.
Yeah, I
When's it
don't think we
gonna?
flattened. We flattened some stuff, but we didn't flatten the curve yet.
But,
That's
like, that's the way I've been looking at, dude. It's kind of weird. Like, the way they use COVID to fuck up Trump's first term, I think that they're using this war in Iran to try to fuck up, like, well, I mean, he's doing it to himself, really, whatever, but
yeah. Trump did this to himself because Israel's control. Netanyahu told him to do it and was like, "Listen, we need you to do this. Otherwise, we know some things."
hey,
I
what do they
mean,
know?
well, I don't know. Epstein was wearing the IDF sweatshirt and hoodie all the damn time. That man had like a wardrobe of IDF gear.
That mofo.
Is it Epstein files or is it the fact of all his major donors were
Both.
yarmulke wearing motherfuckers? You know what I mean? Like,
An
Both.
APAC, man.
you know what I
Both.
mean? His
You
all
gotta
his
think
biggest
that
supporters were like,
APAC is created just for not really it was to protect Israel, but it's mainly for oil. You know what I mean? In the Israel interests in the Middle East for oil. You know what I mean? They can play the whole charade of religion and all that other stuff, but religion's always been used to move the masses. So if you're trying to move the masses, religion. But the powers that be, they looking at this like, all right, well, they trying to expand Israel in the Middle East, and Israel's always been trying to expand. You know what I mean, ever
They
since
actually wear,
Israel was
bro.
created.
They actually wear this patch, like on their uniforms, that says Greater Israel. And when they've been questioned on it before, they're like, "Oh, that's just like that's not." It's always been a thing. It's always been the plan. Because look at how tiny it is,
Right.
and everybody around them hates them. So that's always been the plan that they thought that they were gonna
because
fucking
Britain put him there.
Mm-hmm.
exactly, and they
Where
thought
were they
that they were
before?
gonna
Where were they
empire
before?
build.
You gotta think about this, bro. Where was Israel before? Because Israel's been talked about in the Bible for fucking thousands of years. Where was their homeland prior? Why did Britain give them a homeland in the 40s? Where was it before?
The
Now,
Great Game.
I watched something the other day. It was called the Modern Middle East
It's the Great
Explained
Game.
on YouTube. Right? It was a 3-hour YouTube video. This dude, his name is Johnny Harris. It's a 2-week-old video. It's got 4.3 million views already. So he broke it literally everything down in the Middle East. He broke down Iran's beef with Israel. He broke down Israel with Palestine. He broke down all the funding from Hamas, the Houthis, everybody, and how everything was like started. And basically, when Britain gave Israel their home base, they had kicked out a bunch of people and then said, all right, this is for you guys. So obviously that started the conflict.
Oh, yeah.
And then like there's always been a big fight with like the Gaza Strip. Like we've known Gaza Strip's been an issue for years. And they've been like fighting over it. Before Israel had half of the Gaza Strip. Then like the Houthis came, took it. Now they look at it like, all right, it was split where they could bomb Gaza and be fine with it, cool, because now they weren't in control of it anymore. But like that YouTube video is a good deep dive. Anybody wants to like really break down the Middle East, the Modern Middle East Explained YouTube video by Johnny Harris is a dope watch. There's so much to explain. Like,
Shout
bro,
out.
these people were like fighting each other and then like banking for each other. And
Bro,
America,
that's why this is the perfect.
we was just picking whoever the winning horse was at the time and giving them shitloads of money. It was like, all right, we'll fight this person for us on some mercenary shit. And it was like, all right, you're done. And then we would screw them over and take their shit. And they'd be dead. And it was
Dude,
like,
us and Israel have funded both sides of a lot of conflicts. Like, yeah, dude.
We did.
It's called the Great Game. The British Empire invented it. It's called the Great Game.
Right. So we did the same thing, and a lot of the Middle East is mad about it. You know what I mean?
Basically, the British Empire doesn't exist anymore. We're basically the British Empire now. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I worry sometimes that all this shit is going to end badly.
And badly if you're not the winner. That's what it
Yeah,
comes down to,
dude.
bro. You're still in a dog-eat-dog world, no matter how you play this out.
I think they're gonna drop. I think they're gonna use. You know how Trump always talks about all this new technology that they have, and whatever that shit was that they used in Venezuela that was making people fucking puke their insides out. I think they're gonna drop some shit on Iran. That I think it's gonna get worse and worse.
We got a comment that says Britain gave Israel as a forgiving debt to the Rothschild family.
Because the Rothschilds are doing exactly what you guys are saying. They were playing both sides of the card. They were funding. That's what them boys do, bro. This is what they do. This is how they maintain monetary status in the world. This is how they maintain.
Are you speaking of the juices?
Well, you got to think it's kind of like playing a game on DraftKings, right? Say you're making a bet on DraftKings and you bet on both teams. Well, you're going to win and you're going to lose. So, like, the same theory with, like, Britain and America, we're doing the same thing. We're funding two different sides, and we're like, all right, as long as one of them wins, we can control it because we funded them. So,
but not funding them in that sense, though. We're funding them in a way where we're providing them access to weaponry that they have to purchase from us. So It's not like we're funding both and we're calling it a wash. I'm not betting 100 here and 100 here. Whoever wins, then that's a wash. You know what's the gain? What the gain is
a lot of it we did fund besides just allowing them to purchase weapons. Like, we funded the Houthi rebels in the 80s when they first started. We funded Hamas. We funded.
So did Israel. Dude, Israel created Hamas. Do you know this?
Yes, but Israel created Hamas.
And the PLO.
Hamas was actually created as a rebel group against Israel. Yeah. Hamas, when it was started, was against Israel, and Israel was fighting Hamas. And then Hamas there was like a split faction in Hamas. Some Hamas were like loyal to Israel, some were just loyal to Iran, and they fought each other. But we split Hamas up. So there's like literally two different Hamases.
Like, we don't want them, like, we don't want these countries to have, us and Israel, we don't want these countries to have strong leaders. We want them to have weak leaders so they can never, so we can keep them pigeonholed. Like, this
is a great comment right here. Bro, nobody ever mentions that Venezuela and Iran don't have central banking. LOL, which pissed off banks that potential money.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was just watching a whole video about this, dude, that a whole big part of this is to get the last few countries that don't have central, like, which totally makes sense. And dude, the Rothschilds basically fucking manipulate and rule the fucking world. Like,
it's international. It's the international banking cartels, bro. There's only a couple of countries left that don't buy into them. What do you have? You have the American dollar and you have BRICS now. You know what I mean? So these two factions, whoever's backing the U.S. dollar, whoever's backing BRICS, you have these two cartels fighting over the remaining countries to get them underneath their financial control.
That's why Iran right now with the Strait of Hormuz
basically
is only letting cargo ships go through that pay in yen.
Yeah,
they're trying to switch.
They're trying to hurt the petrol dollar.
Yeah,
they're trying to kill it actually if they could. Dude, at the end of the day, it's all stuff like that they want to do to try to fucking destroy and collapse America. That's what that shit is.
They can open the Straits of Hormuz, but it's not going to be anytime soon. And what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to decimate Iran's manufacturing, so they can't manufacture drones and short-term missiles anymore, because that's the threat that captains will not drive.
And don't forget,
until
even
those things are taken off the table.
Like
yeah,
Joey's
they let
saying,
one go through the other day, but they had to pay a $10 million tax to get through.
So that's not even helping anything else. And
Right.
even if it does open up, there's still a backlog because of the month that it. So like it's not good. But they have been doing a lot of stuff to try to manipulate. Like gas should actually be up higher than it even is right now. But they've been going
got it down to $90 a barrel, dude. Every
they've
time
been going to our strategic reserves and other countries too.
Dude, pay attention to Trump and pay attention to when the barrel of oil hits about 115, 120. You'll see
then he comes out.
He comes out on social media and says something, and it drops it back down, because it's once you hit like $120 a barrel.
He starts saying that the war's
real bad.
That we're beating them. We pretty much won. The war's on. He says a whole bunch of shit like that. Like it's crazy how you can manipulate like that. It's really this fucking world's fucked, dude.
Yeah, but my question is, how long is he gonna be able to manipulate the markets like that? Until the people who are investing realize, hey, this isn't over yet. You told me it's over 3 times already. Every time it gets expensive, you say it's over. And then I invest a shitload of money, lower the prices of barrels, and then I lose money because, fuck, this ain't over.
They said that we won the war, like in the beginning of the war in Afghanistan and Iraq, and then they told us it was almost over for 20 years. So you tell me how long it can fucking last.
No, I know how long this can actually last, but I'm saying how long can the whole, hey, we won, guys, we won, we
they just change it. They just change it to different strategies. It's like they're gonna do what they want to do. Like I don't know, man. That's why I think like, but it's like at the same time, do we want other countries to be able to destroy America and topple us? Like,
no, not at all.
Fucking...
Not at all. But what I'm saying is that's why we
might
can't
have to nuke these motherfuckers
with Iran.
We might have to nuke these bastards.
I think we're pussyfooting around. I've already explained how I would do it. Sorry, people don't like it. They say it's immoral. I would bomb the shit.
Oh, is that when you nuke? Is that when you nuke the Strait of Hormuz? That plan?
Yeah, I blow the shit up. Guess what? Sorry, the water will come back, and everybody around it.
And now it's deeper. And now it's not as shallow. Now it's a lot deeper.
Exactly. I widened it too. Cool. More passageway.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter until you get rid of their drones and their missiles. They have missile capability that can hit Europe. So destroying that island is not going to do anything.
Oh, you saw that, right? What was that place?
Right, that would be one of the things I do. That would just be one thing. I literally, like we were talking off air, bomb all of their production facilities. And honestly, I'd bomb anywhere where there's mass casualties. Schools, hospitals, fucking churches. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Joey, what you just said about that missile that hit, what was the name of that place? Something Diego, right?
Diego
Garcia. Diego Garcia. And they hit it, and they're saying if it was them who hit it, that means that they could hit Europe. But other people saying, no, it might have been someone else sent it to try to pretend like it was them. But I don't know, man. Like, it's just...
Either way, they have drones.
I don't know what to fucking believe.
Even take the missiles out of it, dude. They have drones that are going to patrol the Straits of Hormuz that can drop bombs and just make it so that ship captains refuse to drive their ships through the Straits of Hormuz. That's all.
And they whip up those drones. They make those drones mad fast.
That's why they have to hit the manufacturing and take manufacturing out. And then once they're
already working on that.
Stop making it. Once their ability to stop making drones and missiles, their capacity gets diminished, then they only have a finite amount. Right now, they have a huge stockpile, and they have the ability to keep restocking the pile faster than we can destroy them. We need to take manufacturing out and then allow them to fucking continuously drop their stockpile down. Because in a long-term war, we can win because we have enough. We print money, and our dollar is the world standard for. So we have an infinite printing press. They don't, but we have to take their manufacturing out in order to get there.
Now I look at it like this, right? Once we take out their production, what country comes to back them with missiles?
Nobody right now, because they already would have. I mean, the only thing that
Well,
China's
Kim Jong-un's talking about it right now. North Korea is talking about sending missiles.
Well, he talks about a lot of shit.
Dude, China sent them updated radars, like today's standard for radars, and missile defense that was supposed to be like rivaling the F-35 and whatnot. We went in there and fucking decimated them. So one of two things: either one, they don't know how to use the technology, or two, like China's known for doing, they over amplify their ability and what they have. So they sent China's top radars over there, and we fucking banged and we destroyed them. So is their technology really that good, or is it the person using it not that good and didn't use it to its capability?
That's the thing. Like, we are blowing the shit out of a lot of all this shit over there. A lot of factories now and shit that were
But they're
blown
underground too. The other problem is they're
no one's denying that shit. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have way more shit than what people think. Like, we need to go fucking harder.
And that's what Trump. And we were saying this off there when Trump was like, "Oh, we destroyed we destroyed their nuclear facility." It's like he didn't lie when he said that. He did destroy that nuclear facility. What he's not telling you is there's fucking 50 others that we didn't hit. But you know what I mean? So it's not exactly a lie, but it's not exactly the truth either.
Yeah, they never tell the whole.
No. He did destroy their nuclear capability of that one spot. He just didn't say that.
Now, we have this video that Iran released as a propaganda piece. And we're going to play this clip for you guys.
And we can react.
Before we do, make sure you share this out of your news feed, share this groups, tag people in the post, follow us wherever you are watching this from. We are on 5 different locations. We are on
every social media platform out there.
We are on 3 different YouTubes on It's Your Boy FiF, the SunDaze podcast homepage YouTube. We are on Street Magic Multimedia, and we are on Facebook at All Niter. So share, follow, subscribe, all of that.
And guys, I actually changed real quick. I changed the YouTube name to make it a little bit easy. It's SunDaze Podcast Show Channel. It's not all the names and shit anymore. So SunDaze Podcast Show Channel. So please subscribe if you haven't already.
Absolutely, guys. So now we're gonna get into this propaganda piece that Iran made, and we want to know how you guys feel about it. Comment below if you've seen this already, or if you haven't, check it out. We'll talk about it.
اضرب.
Well then.
Oh, these filthy goat fucking Derka Muhammad Jihad sons of bitches.
Yo, you got the comment. Yo, get the comments going crazy. Whose YouTube page is that going off? Aaron, is that yours or is that the SunDaze page?
I'm not sure.
One of them, I got the comments on all of our shits popping up on the side here, dude. And I can't tell whose page is what, but goddamn.
Yeah, I see something on. No,
Yo,
it's
dude,
not
that
Politico
mine.
says, yes, I believe Israel is blackmailing Trump via the Epstein files.
Are we compromised?
Regime
Are
change would
we
not be the way.
compromised?
They need to have their political system change, or their same mistakes will be repeated.
Well, yo, hold on, Vernon, hold on. To go back to that, you gotta remember, Iran isn't Muslim. They haven't been Muslim the whole time like the rest of the Middle East has. Remember, they were
No.
Christian when they were Persians.
Persia, bro.
They were Christians. They only became Muslim in the 19th century, bro. Oh, sorry, in the 1900s. Sorry, in the 1900s, when the Ayatollahs took over. That was when they became Muslim.
1979.
Bro, you think about it, bro. That's been a Christian country. So in reality, I don't know how hard it would be to ideology to rechange it back. You know what I mean? It's only been like that for 50 or 60 years when it's been hundreds, if not thousands of years as a Christian nation.
Dude, Islam is doing what it was doing hundreds of years ago, dude. It's trying to push and try to take over the world again until eventually they're gonna get smacked back.
Bro, somebody
it's gonna be crusade time.
Chat taken down, yo.
It's gonna
you better
be
go block that dude. You better send that motherfucker to the shadow realm, yo. Keep spelling.
Yeah, is that the same person who was on there last time saying something?
I don't know. If whoever Perzio 7279 keeps putting the N-word on there. All right, so whoever blocked him got rid of him good because that's gonna get this shit taken down.
Bye
to the shadow realm, motherfucker.
Fucking scumbags, man. This ain't that type of show, gentlemen.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Drop your comments.
Not that type of party, bro.
For real. Yo,
yeah,
drop
dude,
comments
not
in the
at
comments. Let's keep the comments to what we're talking about.
Civil, man.
No, fuck the civil shit. If you got something to say it. But don't be putting the fucking shit's gonna get the channel taken down. And let's keep it to what we're talking about. This is geopolitics right here, man. Keep it on the line there.
Yeah.
So
basically, yeah.
But anyways, yo, the comments going crazy, bro. And I got a lot of people. You got some people in the comments saying Iran is more superior than we're letting off, and some people are saying no, they're about the Iran over. So,
dude, Islam, political Islam is about to get stomped.
I mean, the only thing about that video that was kind of crazy too is it showed like ships going over, and I'm like, bro, we wiped out your navy in a day.
I know. I see it right away, dude. Dude, all the ships are at the bottom of the ocean right now. So,
and then we went and found one in Sri Lanka. They were hiding out. Like their most advanced warship was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And they found them in a port in Sri Lanka. And one of our subs fucking took it out.
Bro, we fucking sunk their fucking. They have these like miniature aircraft carriers that all the drones take off and land from. We fucking sunk their battleship, bud. So, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is how people
like, this
who
is
like,
where I wish that I was in another country just on vacation, okay?
But like I just don't know why people like always say all this shit like
other country news. You know what I mean? Because like we keep talking about how we decimated their ships. I've only seen that on American news. You know what I mean?
Bro, people live in La La Land. Dude, the fucking might of the US military is unmatched. Like I don't know why people live in a fucking delusion. Like yes, they can go Vietnam style and last forever, but they ain't fucking superior to nothing.
Say that, then why do we have such a hard time fighting people that we say have no superiority? We was in the Middle East, like you said 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, with Afghanistan for 20 fucking years, bro. They have nothing but camels. Okay?
Yeah, we still we still got troops in South Korea, man. Like that's the way it is, man. As soon as you leave, the shit fucking goes right back. Like
yeah, no, I'm not saying like us,
but it is dumb.
We were fighting for 20 years against people with camels.
No, I'm just saying because it's guerrilla warfare at that point.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, so at that point, our superiority and all the missiles and all the shit we got doesn't really fucking matter.
I know. They should hit him with the fucking rods of God.
No,
hit him with the rods of God.
But it does or it doesn't because you got to remember too, we're being looked at internationally. So could we have went over in Afghanistan and dropped some real bombs, like nuke bombs, and wiped everything? Of course we could have, but then the world would have been mad at us, and we wouldn't be. You know what I mean? So
we must be mad at us regardless. Is my point.
I noticed nobody's coming to fucking invade the United States or send any missiles here, so. I think we are superior.
Invade the United States. Look at the geopolitical positioning of the United States. You got to cross a fucking ocean first, bro.
That's right.
And by the time you cross the ocean, we already seen you and got you down.
Have you guys ever heard of the rods of God?
Yeah.
So that's why they don't attack the mainland.
Let's fucking turn the
'Cause they
Middle
can't.
East into fucking
Right.
glass.
They can't attack mainland United States because we got oceans protecting us. It's like the biggest moat on the biggest castle in the world. Okay, you're gonna
Yeah.
get by the alligators,
I love
the
it.
sharks, the
Yeah,
whales.
Hemisphere.
we have Canada as a buffer and Mexico as a buffer.
Bro,
That's perfect.
this whole
Right.
hemisphere, North America and South America, they're fucking surrounded by 2 different oceans, 3.
But a
That's
lot
why
of
we
people
just made
want
the
to
Shield of
destroy
America.
us.
That's why we made the Shield of America, so we can have this American hemisphere.
That's why we're making the fucking Golden Dome, boys. We're
Yeah.
fucking unstoppable.
But even that Golden Dome, fucking, there's been Tel Aviv got struck the other day. They got hit with missiles the other day.
Yeah,
Tel Aviv.
that's the Iron Dome over there. We're making a Golden Dome.
Right.
Dude, could you
because
imagine the
it's
shit
golden
we
because of Trump. But what I'm saying
Bro,
is,
I say-
that isn't 100%. That's not
right, none of
shit
these
that
domes
they-
are
I know.
100%,
Oh, yeah.
especially if you got mad missiles coming at
coming
you.
at you. Yeah, you're gonna get hit. Absolutely. And
And
Iran
you see
has
these
that. Iran
missiles
has
that
a
are
stockpile.
invading. Yeah, and they have missiles that can evade like those missiles that
The
go up to blow
hypersonic?
them up. Yes. Russia too has some fucking crazy ass missiles. But dude, we should just try out some of this hidden technology we have and just
No,
fucking
because that's what China and Russia want. They want the U.S. to show
They
their
want to
hand.
see. They
Yeah.
want to see what we got. They're trying to get us to pull it out.
Just like we
we
want to see
do
what
it
they got.
through old school, dirty ways. My opinion. My opinion.
just like
And
people
you
think
don't
that
like it,
Russia
I'm them all.
doesn't have anything. They absolutely have some wild shit. They're not
Yeah, of
they haven't
course.
shown everything they have with Ukraine.
Russia and China both got some crazy
Yeah.
shit. That's why we're the top 3 in the world: United States,
Yes.
Russia, and China, and we all know it.
Facts.
And then we all just keep,
And we're
well,
all
I'm not
doing
gonna
these
show you
little
what I
wars.
got.
Right, and
But
we're
I
all
got
doing
this.
these proxy wars. Like we're all behind these little places, like fighting each other with other countries.
So we don't fight. So that we don't fight each other head to head. Do you think
Right.
about this? Do you really want the United States to
'Cause we're
have
nuclear powers.
a hot war with Russia, or would you
No.
rather Would you rather put? All right, I'll back Israel, you back Iran, and we'll play fucking. You know what I mean? We'll play the shell game.
I have a good question for you guys. Actually, on paper, they say that Israel does not have any nukes. What do you think?
No, that's already been not proven, but it's already been known that Israel stole the technology in the 70s, and you don't think they haven't perfected it by now in the last
Yeah,
50
dude.
fucking years?
I'm pretty sure they have nukes.
And let me
Exactly.
put my tinfoil hat on back.
Them boys.
We have proof and pictures of Epstein with the IDF.
I mean, they
Yeah.
say they have this. They said they have this Samson option. That's
Yeah,
nukes.
but listen, you don't think Epstein, when he was blackmailing all these top elite people in the fucking world, got all the information and technology from everybody and sent it right back to Israel?
Of course he did.
Oh,
Of course
definitely,
he
dude.
I mean, that's what he was getting paid to do.
I think
You know what I mean?
it was Ghislaine Maxwell's father.
Right.
Because now you're going back into the 60s and 70s when this shit
Mhm.
was going on. I think he was the instrumental one because when he died, he passed on everything he had to Epstein.
Ghislaine. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
to Epstein. Epstein had to take over all his everything and then had her as his right hand man. Well, right hand woman, I
Right.
guess.
And you
That's
gotta think
wild.
that's how Epstein originally got all this fucking money.
Yep.
I mean, that's how he originally became a billionaire and got to play around in the stock market.
And they
They
said
were
he was
like, yeah, we're
MI6.
gonna give you an island, we're gonna give you a mansion, we're gonna give you a jet, have fun, live life, and blackmail these people.
Bro, he
Make
was
sure you
probably
get
one of the
dirt on
highest
everyone.
operatives.
And
Think about this,
destroy
bro.
the
He's one of the
goyim.
highest operatives. Not only was he working with Mossad, he's working with MI6, CIA, and he was high ranking in all of these international intelligence agencies. I don't think there's been a person ever since him that has risen that high in that broad spectrum across the board. What are you talking about? Like the best of the best of the best. Mossad, CIA, MI6.
Hey guys,
Right.
what do you make of all these Netanyahu videos where he keeps trying to prove that he's alive, and it appears that a bunch of them are AI?
See, I personally think he's alive. I don't
he's
think
Yeah,
the whole dead shit.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. But some of the videos, like he doesn't have the extra finger, and that's fucked up. That dude. Do you think that dude is the devil? He has 6 fingers, bro.
Well, no, I seen one AI video. He was getting coffee, and he said, "Look, count my fingers," and he had the right amount of fingers. I just think that a lot of
He
this
has
shit-
6 fingers though. You know that, right?
No, I'll pull up the video right now. Hold on. So this video, he has
No, but
5
I'm saying in real life he has
No, he
6
doesn't,
fingers.
does he?
No, he don't
Look
got
it up.
6 fingers in real life.
Bro,
He's not an
hold on.
avatar.
check it. Check it. I know things, gentlemen.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm waiting on.
No,
Alright,
Benjamin Netanyahu does not have 6 fingers. This claim that he has 6 fingers is false and stems from a viral yet inaccurate interpretation of a video from March 2026, which was widely debunked as optical illusion.
Holy shit. The internet's crazy, man. So, but why do they keep saying that these videos are fake? And they said the color of his skin. And...
אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות? אתה יכול להראות לנו? פה.
He does creep me the fuck out, though, if I'm being honest.
של המסר לאנשים שיוצאים ומתאווררים? לצאת להתאוורר, אבל ליד מרחב מוגן.
What does 3 white guys would even talk about?
I believe that he's alive.
Oh man,
What about white guys?
I don't know. Negative.
Do you think the new Ayatollah is
Yeah.
alive? I heard he's
No.
like he might be in Russia in like a very like top hospital.
Bro,
but
every time they announce someone, we fucking take them out.
Yeah, they said he
Right,
might have
so-
lost a leg too.
Bro, the thing with this Iran shit, so I don't know this. This is from what I've heard snooping through the independent realm of this whole Iran war, because I don't pay attention to no type of, I shouldn't say I don't pay attention, but I don't buy into the mainstream feed. What I heard was
No, you
before the
can't.
original Ayatollah died, he had set up a plan where he kind of knew this was going to happen. And supposedly from people, they're saying this is 50 levels deep, that if this person dies, this person's to get in charge, and this person dies, this person's to get in
Yeah,
charge.
the contingency plan is huge.
Is ridiculously big on. So for us to get this was going to be a long-term thing. This was going to take 4 to 6 months, a year, for us to continuously get down to these levels. And then people are to break off independently, so that you're not attacking one head. Now you have separate factions going on, militarily broke up. You know, they're not on one game plan. Each one has its own game plan, so it's much harder. It turns like one missile. It's like the rods that Thunder was saying. It turns one missile into 10. So when they kill one person, it branches off into 10 other ones.
Yeah,
Those
I
branch off.
I heard
My
this
theory
too, that
that
the way
would
they
be
had
there
it
for a
set up
long
is
time.
like
Oh, we are
that like you can't just easily cut the head off the snake, like it just like what Joe was saying. It actually they're like fucking gremlins. Like when you split them in half, they fucking multiply and shit. There was another, I totally forget. I just had a brain fart, but I was just gonna ask them. But yeah, dude, it's crazy. So I don't think we're gonna get regime change. I don't think it's gonna work like that unless we just fucking, like I said, they'll just light the place up.
No, there's no, even when you did that, there's not enough
Oh,
people
I
in
remember I was gonna
Iran
say-
that wanted to do the takeover. There's not enough
What do you-
citizens that are willing to do the takeover, or already there would have been an uprising would have already started.
Yeah, what do you make of
We
this
need to
game that
just
they
take over, obliterate the shit, and start fresh.
Yeah, what do you make of
Talking
this
about it.
game? What do you make of this game where Trump says he's talking to people in there and they're saying they're not talking to him? From what I've started to hear now is they actually have talked a little bit, but they're both sort of Trump's lying about how much he's talked to them, and they're
Trump
lying about
exaggerates everything, bro.
And they're
if-
not-
if
and
you
they're
give
lying
Trump a
about not
dollar,
talking
he
to them
tells
at
you
all.
he gave him 1,000. Like that's the
Right,
thing
yeah.
with Trump.
I don't believe a word that's coming out of Trump's mouth about talking.
I believe, you know what it is? I believe what he says. I just don't believe to the extreme he's talking about it. Because if he's saying it, it probably is true, but he over exaggerates it.
Yeah, 'cause I was
doesn't
like-
make it not true, though. You know what I mean?
everything
But
he
is-
ever
Is
says.
he talking? Is he talking to someone? Yes, but to the level of the depth of the conversation, he's exaggerating that. Then they're looking back at it like, I barely even talked to you, bro. Like, and you're
Right,
talking,
right.
but
He's
it's
saying
not-
he's talking to like their new leaders when really he's talking to an informant who's like a whistleblower.
Like whatever he talks
They're
about,
like,
he
the
says that
whistleblower's
it's
like,
the,
yo, Iran's about to do this next. They're about to do this. Heads up.
he's like,
Like,
I've
yeah,
had
I've been talking
discussion.
to people, real high, powerful people. They know everything. And it's like, no, bro, you're talking to the whistleblower.
I've had a discussion with someone. It's the best discussion that's ever been had.
Right, exactly. Gotta be the best.
It's incredible.
I mean,
That's
so
what he
I-
does, though. He's
Right.
always done that. That's
he's
that's him.
a fucking salesman. That's basically what that is
Right.
right there. Like,
So this is perfect for him to sell a story, sell a war.
so how long do we think this is gonna go on for? This war.
the rest of our lifetime.
I know.
I don't know. It's gonna go on for a long time. I mean,
Dang.
a real long time. Because
I wonder what's gonna
they're not
happen.
gonna give up. Like we gotta keep thinking, right? Whenever we go to a country and bomb them and try to do regime change and shit like that, we always kind of go back because there's gonna be somebody mad that we bombed like their grandfather or their uncles, their dad. And then when those people get older and they've already grew with this hate for America, well, what the fuck do you think they're gonna do?
And you know we're gonna do the dumb shit, and then we're gonna do the dumb shit we always do. We're gonna go over there and kill a bunch of people, and then bring a whole bunch of those fucking people over here who fucking hate us. Like, you know that's gonna happen too, right? That is what's gonna happen.
So it's like we're gonna bring a bunch of people over, we're gonna force them to assimilate, and then they're gonna be fucking homebred terrorists. Then.
Did you guys see that video? It went viral. Aaron could probably even bring it up. But in Philadelphia, they had a pro-Iranian rally, and they were like fucking like cheering for Iran, and but basically saying like the United States can go to fucking hell. We hope you lose this one. Like what? Like that's I know we have free speech in this country, but like, dude, we let too many of the fucking enemy into this motherfucker. Now they're setting up fucking shop, man. They're trying to take Texas. That's one big like, dude. We're fighting a war inside this country right now with fucking radical Islam. You know what I mean? Not just abroad.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to take over Texas. You know, there's a big fight. Yeah, there's a big fight in Texas.
How can you?
So this is that protest.
Fucking Minnesota, they pretty much have it. Yeah, dude, Bram's shit is fucking. It's just wild to me, like.
Vile Philadelphia protesters were caught on camera cheering as a masked ringleader celebrated the death of U.S. service members in shocking new footage, before calling for Hamas rockets to explode among American homes. The shocking video was filmed by local conservative activist Frankie Scales outside Philadelphia City Hall.
Until we have done everything in our power to bring the United States to its knees, let us not lose sight of the enemy. For every U.S. military base that crumbles, and for every U.S. soldier who returns home in a casket, we cheer.
Yeah, fuck these.
Bro, you name one other country in the world you could go on their soil and say, "I wish you dead," and get away with it.
Like, this is not actually free speech to me.
None.
And they rely on a strong Iranian state to maintain their fighting capacity.
Do you hate America? May Hamas rocket blow up your family's home.
When Scales confronted the hate monger, he responded, "May a Hamas rocket blow up your family's home." Scales shared the video in a Surge Philly Instagram post in which he described what happened. Anti-American chants and speeches broke out at a hands-off Iran protest in Philadelphia. The speaker claimed that everyone must stand in solidarity with the Islamic regime of Iran because the regime funds proxies who rely on them for their fighting capacity. The protest took a dark turn when the speaker said that people should cheer when U.S. soldiers lose their lives.
Derka, Mohammed Jihad.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, Derka.
I draw the line there. I draw the line there. Free speech or no free speech. I mean, what the fuck? Here's the other thing, bro.
Dude,
why
that's inciting. Dude, you can't go into a fucking crowded movie theater and scream fire. That's basically what this fucking person is doing. Like, that's inciting violence, dude. Like, fuck those people.
All right, you can't go to somebody and say, "Hey, I'm gonna punch you in the face," because that's assault. You know what I mean? The assault matters is when you actually punch them in the face. So if you're saying
those fucking people,
that's assault. Bye.
Somebody should have walked up and punched him in his face, yo, and happily took that charge.
That's wild, fucking. That's wild, dude.
Facts.
Is anybody saying?
Trying to do that?
Is anybody saying anything in the comments about this, or do we have to ban every? Or do we had to ban? We had to ban everybody.
I think the comments spiked, and I think they fell off because there hasn't been one in a couple minutes.
Because they can't drop N-bombs anymore. So
if you want, Sirius's private chat comments and recording, hit comments.
Somebody in the comments, but why do you have a problem with white guys?
I think that was responding to the other comment from the Star West Blue Carter. Was what those three white guys would even talk about?
Oh, because I was confused.
I think that was a response to that.
What did it
Okay,
say?
because I'm not as white as my background. So.
Wait, what did they say about us though?
This guy said literally he put, "What does 3 white guys would even talk about?"
And then the other guy responded, "Why do you have a problem with white guys?"
So he wrote a sentence that didn't even make sense grammatically.
I don't even know. Was that supposed to say what would 3 white guys? I mean,
yeah, what does 3 white guys would even talk about? So basically, like this is what 3 white guys would talk about.
You just,
and then the other person goes, "Why? Do you have a problem with white guys?"
We just have mentally challenged people that are just fucking roaming around.
It's YouTube, it's the internet.
No, but the worst part is, bro, we have a black guy on our fucking show. He's just not on because he's sick.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Know.
Like,
feel better, Big John. I know we do. And we used to have a Hispanic guy here too, but he quit. But he's a quitter. So I don't know. And a very special fuck you to Efren if you see this. I'll make it. Clip it.
yo, the other comment, a new comment that pops up says, "What is the point of this war?" Anybody want to take that?
My opinion for the point of this war is more reach for the United States dollar, more land, minerals, oil, natural resources, power, and control.
Yeah,
that's what
I mean, people are trying to lie and say it's not true right now, but it really is true that Iran, even though we did and Israel did too, but they really did fund like all these fucking terror groups, Hamas, Houthis, Hezbollah, and they really were killing, I don't know how many, but thousands of their own people. That's not a lie either. Bro, they fucking hung a fucking kid who was an Olympic wrestler. Hung him publicly with 2 other fucking kids. Like, these people are not good fucking people. Yes, we are using that as an excuse to go in and do other shit too, like, and get what we want, but they're fucking bad people. Like,
bro,
Tech support also put distract from the Epstein files.
That's part of it. That's
just perfect timing.
I do think
yes.
But that was the straw that broke the camel's back. It was like, oh shit, fuck, you know that thing we was talking about doing over there? Might as well do it now, bro. We in the bad news. Boom! There you go.
Israel and Iran are mortal enemies, by the way, too. They've been hating each other since fucking Israel. So that to me, that's the main reason. Well, that was the.
I want to know the fucking truth, man.
Israel was going to attack Iran. They went and told us. We told Israel we will support them no matter what they do. So we.
They also asked, is Saudi Arabia next?
No, because Saudi Arabia and the United States are in bed together way too much financially. Iran and the United States were nowhere near tied in. We're so tied in with Saudi Arabia right now. It's no way.
Bro, we have a decent relationship with most. We have a decent relationship with most of the Middle East, or a good chunk of the Middle East right now. Iran's pissing everybody off. Like, and that's also true. That some people don't get. They're fucking bombing everybody.
When Iran was funding all those terror groups, did the CIA tell them to do it?
I don't think so.
Well, nah, some of them it was like. I'm gonna send you guys that
dude, Obama was funding ISIS. I remember that shit.
This guy broke down a lot, and he uses something called Ground News. It's like an app that tells you if it's left leaning or right leaning.
Or center, yeah, I've seen those.
He says, and by the way, information from the center to make this documentary. And like, there's parts where he big up some shit that we did, and there's some parts where he's like, yeah, well, we fucked up over here.
And by the way, when it
comes to those groups, though, I don't think we funded. I don't think we're funding those groups. Those are Iran's groups. Iran is part of the coalition with Russia.
Yeah,
China,
but this is
North
the thing
Korea.
with those groups that I didn't realize until I watched that video. Bro, all of them are like, even though they were started by Iran, they all at some point became mercenary groups. So like Hamas and Hezbollah has fought for Iran, Israel, Gaza, they fought for Russia, they fought for Afghanistan.
Yeah, you can buy their services.
Right. And then as soon as you were done with them, a lot of people would fuck them over. So the people who have fucked them over after they did their dirty work for them, they were like, hey, well then fuck you for life.
Bro, you guys know that
this was one of the people that fucked over those mercenary groups.
Like
so
the
now
CIA
fuck them over, after funding them, and then after what our mission was done, we're like, haha, fuck you. Now give us all your shit. And they're
Like
like, yo,
Saddam
bro, we
Hussein,
robbed the
bro.
night together. What the
Bro,
fuck?
did you know like did you know the CIA basically like created Saddam Hussein and got him to do what they want him to do and then fucking killed him?
Same with Osama bin Laden, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, because
mean, that's
we
what
used
we did.
Osama
We
bin Laden
created
to fuck with the Soviet Union. And that
Osama bin Laden. His father was like some type of leader. Hold on, let me see
No,
who his father.
Osama bin Laden's father was the biggest construction. He owned the biggest construction company that went into Saudi Arabia, which was the money that the United States gave Saudi Arabia to start building all the infrastructure there and to westernize. I watched a documentary on this shit last week.
He was a billionaire construction tycoon in Saudi Arabia. He funded the Saudi bin Laden group and built close ties with the Saudi royal family. He was born in Hadramaut, South Yemen, immigrated to Saudi Arabia. Osama was his 17th child.
Basically, what happened was he went and took his money and then went into Afghanistan. When Russia tried to invade Afghanistan, we backed them, the Mujahideen. We funded that group. But Osama bin Laden he also had some of his money. Him and his father had a falling out because Osama bin Laden was more radical and more. Yeah. He wanted to bring. He got mad at Saudi Arabia from westernizing and getting off the old style Islamic thing, and that had a falling out. That's a bad look for the biggest. One of the biggest construction companies. So there was a falling out between bin Laden and his family. That's when he left and to get more secularized and more idealized religiously. He went off into the mountains and shit.
Bin Laden's whole family was living here in the United States. That shit was fucked. You remember that? A bunch of his family was living.
They're all business moguls, dude. There's money in that family.
Like, bro, there's so much more than meets the eye in all this shit. Like, and nobody understands that. Like, dude, like,
all of
follow
these
the money, dude.
People have fucked each other over and worked together before in the past.
That's what I say. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's fucking doing it. Like, I always wonder, where were all these Democrats crying about this shit when fucking Obama was fucking blowing the fuck out of the Middle East and deporting millions of illegal aliens? Where was all these crybaby bitches then? I didn't see anybody complain about it. I didn't.
Because they weren't.
No?
They weren't.
I guess a black president can fucking do that shit, and it's okay.
See, my thing is
Barack Hussein Obama.
I'm all for what's gonna get America to stay in first place.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm too intelligent to be lied to like that, especially doing the research. So if you tell me it's for one reason, and I go research it, and it's not for that reason, bro, why you lying to me? I mean, just tell me the truth. I can handle it. You know what I mean? Like, I want us to be told the truth. We're trying to go over there because the Strait of Hormuz has 25% of the world's oil traffic coming out of it. That's a real good acquisition. We need to acquire that. We don't care who owns it. Steal that shit. So, tell me that. And honestly, I think in 2026, the American public would respect that so much more. Because look how nobody really gave Trump a hard time with Venezuela when he was like, yeah, all the oil. We went there and got the oil.
Yeah. He was like, I stole that shit.
Yeah, people were like, yo, he said the quiet part out loud. Word. Yeah. Everybody was like,
we took it and we're going to keep it and we're going to sell it.
Keep that same energy. That's all I ask from all of these. Yeah,
I hate the lying shit too. That's
you try to lie and then you do this propaganda shit and then you make yourself look uncredible.
Because you have to, though. You have to.
Yeah, for the people who can't handle it. But it's like, hey,
and there's more, but there's more of them than there is us.
Hear it one way or another.
Bro, but there's so many more of the soft ice cream people than there is us. Think about it, bro. You're talking about 70% of the fucking country can't handle this shit.
Guys,
that's horrible to me. That's horrible.
Guys, what do you think about the? I got the news on in the background. What do you think about the Artemis 2 moon rocket being on the launch pad right now? We're gonna go take a fly around
This
the moon.
war's a loss. I mean,
sorry, I know that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but it's
easy.
pretty cool.
No, well, we're pulling up comments and trying to keep our fans engaged.
No, I know.
Somebody took Israel 40 years to find a fool like Trump. This war is lost. We've been in bed with Israel this whole time. Netanyahu didn't just find a fool. We've been a fool to Netanyahu.
And it was a dude. I can't think of the dude's name before. There was one before him too. I know his fucking name. Off the top of my head, I can't think of it. Before Netanyahu. What the fuck was his name?
But I also don't know if it was a great idea what other presidents did and just keep giving fucking Iran billions of dollars to just let them do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Well, this is why they're at where they're at, because we gave them that money for so long. This is how they've gotten to stockpile up and get this shit.
I love they just act like it's right.
Believe me, bro. This country.
I guess we just should have just let them be until they could fucking hit us with a fucking.
And that's
they got all this shit from us on credit too. They got all this shit from us on credit. They didn't even
screaming death to America for fucking decades, bro. This isn't something new. They have a hatred for us, and they've been having a hatred for us for a long time.
But some people don't take that into consideration.
But do we allow them to get to a point where they can hit us? Now the oceans don't matter because the ICBMs can reach mainland America. Is that what we wait for? And then we go over and have a kinetic war, or do we hit them before they get to that level of technology?
I say hit them now and hit them hard. And I think we hitting them too soft. I know we got to do it strategic and political. My thing is this: white motherfuckers off the face of the earth. Start fresh. It's like, hey, you're losing the game, and it's a board game. This is one of those moments where, hey, sorry, you got to be the asshole and wipe the board off the table.
Glass.
I mean, start fresh because
Yes, Tim, you're right.
Make a fucking parking lot.
Like I said, you're not going to be able to regime change, and people are not going to forget their family members that
because they're too dug in, right? Because they're too dug in.
Now, hold on, tech support. Bring this up. The CIA backed the overthrow of the elected leader, right?
Yeah, democratically elected leader.
Yes, but then the 70s they overthrew him. And they've had this regime since the 70s. We did overthrow them in the 50s. I believe you said last time was in the 50s, right?
When it was in the 50s. And we installed. They had their revolution in the 70s.
In the 70s.
So it was 20 years where they was walking around. Girls had mini skirts on. They fucking had McDonald's. They had nightclubs.
Then the 70s occurred, and this extreme Muslim faction came in and took over the country and has ran the country for the last 50 years.
I know.
Right. So it's
in a Christian country,
In a Christian country. That was a Christian country prior to that. See, it's a multi-layered onion because it isn't just and I know religion doesn't play a huge factor here. It does there, bro. It is big time deep rooted in religion over there. So this shit matters.
Dude, what it all comes down to at the end of the day,
fundamentalists because of the U.S.
If we stop pushing, they're just gonna push their way right. And I mean, like, it's been this way for thousands of years.
The radical fundamentalists because of the United States.
They're prior to that though. We just amplified it for them. We made it worse. We made a bad situation worse.
Well, we tried to make them United States pretty much. We said you're gonna live like us and how we live. We didn't mind our business and we enforced our livelihood onto them. They didn't like it, and they rebelled. And we're continuing to do that because we have more power and money in that way.
And we tighten the grip, and then their extremism got worse. That's the point. I think that's the point that he's trying to make.
So the more extreme we get trying to make them our livelihood and live like Americans, the more they're gonna rebel because
and the worse they're gonna rebel. It's right. You leveled up. I'm gonna level up.
Well, that's what I say with regime change. A regime change won't work because if I'm a kid and my grandfather and my father got bombed by the United States, I don't care who you put in as a leader. That's not gonna change how I feel about the United States.
That's what I said. Like regardless, I've been saying this. Regardless of how we got here. We're here now, and they've said we want full control of the Strait of Hormuz. Like we can't. And
they want all U.S. bases in the Middle East to To leave the U.S. as 100%. They want us to repay every dollar that we bomb. It's never gonna happen, bro.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah,
we can't.
So maybe we leave them alone. That's not gonna happen.
We can't because of them boys.
Not only that, we can't for multiple reasons. One, we already created an enemy, so why are we going to leave the enemy alone, knowing that they're going to want to attack us?
Finish it.
We've only been talking.
We're not going to have the money.
Israel made the move. Israel was the turning point. That was like when they said we're hitting Iran.
Oh, sir.
That's what drove that.
Yeah,
sir, that's antiseptic, sir.
But what I'm saying is, America, to be as powerful as we are, we need this control. We need our embassies everywhere. That's how we've became so powerful.
Yeah.
Everywhere we
put
a flag in a building and some military.
Like under the Biden administration, we were weak as fuck in the world. Would you agree?
No, I think that we were still strong. I just think that fucking Biden didn't have
to flex.
Yeah, there was no flexing it.
Bro, they kept saying don't do stuff, and then they just did whatever they asked them not to, like that.
Right,
like,
but that didn't mean we were weak. That just means whoever was calling the final shot, Biden, sleepy, creepy Uncle Joe Biden.
Yeah,
he was.
That was a weak look.
Nah. But he did have a fucking arsenal behind him.
Oh,
so he was like, you know what, bro? I could kill you, your family, and dig up your ancestors and kill them too. But guess what? I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm tired. That's what he did.
If that was really
Trump came in, Trump was like, ooh, I got all these toys. This is fucking great. And Netanyahu was like, hey, you want to use them toys? The last boss didn't. And he was like, hell yeah, bro, I want to push buttons. Let me push the biggest button, the best button in the world.
Like, Netanyahu actually creeps me out.
If Iran had a nuke, we would not be having this conversation. Well, but they don't, so...
That's why we're trying to stop them. That's why we're stopping them.
And that's the other thing. If Iran had a nuke, they'd absolutely use it. There's not a doubt in my mind.
If they had a nuke, Israel wouldn't be here right now, dude. Again, they are mortal enemies, dude. These two have been subvertly going at each other for fucking 50 years, dude. Ever since the 70s, since the Ayatollah regime came into power and took over. I agree. I agree with that. Netanyahu is a war criminal. I agree with that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. Has it ever occurred to anyone that they're both fucking bad? Iran bad, Israel bad. United States.
No,
it's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I don't even like them boys. Like I think I've said this before, and I've caught mad backlash for this. I always ask myself, why are them boys, no matter where they go, it's always a problem. At this point, it's them. It can't be like, dude, you're gonna have the Bolsheviks. So that was the European them boys with the whole dude killing tens of thousands of Christians out there. They go into Germany. They start some shit with Germany. The Germans, look what German did to them.
They've been kicked out of 109 countries. Maybe we should make it 110.
After World War II, Britain gives them the area in the Middle East, and it's been nothing but problems there. Everywhere them boys go, it ends up being a fucking problem.
And they've been expanding ever since they got there,
At what point do we need to stop looking at everyone else as I'm going, dude? You're the common denominator of issues here. You're the trouble starter.
No,
well, sir, that's antiseptic, sir.
Listen, speaking of the trouble starters, we're gonna go to the ancient roots.
Juices.
There's some research says ancient roots before 0 AD. The land called Canaan, later Judea, was home to ancient Jewish kingdoms. Jews were later expelled by the Roman Empire around 70 AD. This begins the Jewish diaspora scattering around the world. Late 1800s, a movement called Zionism starts. Goal, create a Jewish homeland in their historic land. Key figure Theodore Herzl advocated for a Jewish state due to rising anti-Semitism in Europe. World War I, 1917 to the Balfour Declaration. Britain supports a Jewish homeland in Palestine, issued by the Balfour Declaration. After World War I, Britain takes control of the region called British Mandate for Palestine. Now, Jewish immigration increases. Arab population already living there opposes. So this beef that we're fighting, Britain started by saying, oh, Israel, Jewish people, you got nowhere to live.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you Palestine. Yeah, it's Palestine. Hey, all you Muslims in Palestine, you gotta go. I got some Jews moving in. Sorry, we're gentrifying the neighborhood. 1920s to 1940s rising conflict. Tensions grew between Jewish immigrants and Arab Palestinians. Violence breaks out multiple times.
Like the current Jews,
that's when the Holocaust happened. Nazi Germany killed 6 million Jews. This creates global support for a Jewish state. 1947, the UN Partition Plan. The United Nations proposed splitting the land into a Jewish state and an Arab state. Jews accept the plan. Arab leaders reject it. In 1948, Israel is created. David Ben-Gurion declares the state of Israel. This is the official birth of the country. 1948 started an immediate war. Neighboring Arab countries, Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Iraq, they all invaded Israel. This becomes the 1948 Arab-Israeli war. Result, Israel survives and expands territory. Many Palestinians become refugees called the Nakba. Simple breakdown. Ancient Jewish homeland, they were exiled. The 1800s was the Zionism movement. 1917, Britain supports Jewish homeland. 1947, the UN proposes split. In 1948 is when Israel was created, and, you know, Palestinians were mad. So basically, like Ryan in the comment said, Palestinians were there first. Yes. And tech support goes, so why are we backing them? Because they run the money, bro.
They are the banking cartel. So, to go back to that 1917 thing, right? Yeah. What a lot of people don't know is you got to ask yourself, why would Britain in 1917 back Israel and give them land and actually give them recognition? Because the Rothschilds, who are Jewish, from the First World War, Britain borrowed money off the Rothschilds. And this is the behind the scenes shit. This is what it said. If you dig deep into it, you'll start to see Britain owed them a favor and they owed them a lot of money. So they were like, look, we can give you,
follow the money.
You. Exactly.
Like, do you know that ethnically, ethnically, they're not even the same people, like, from back in the day. They get pissed off with that, but yeah, they're not even ethnically the same as the Jews that originally lived in those lands. Like,
well, of course not, because a lot of people, unless they come from a Jewish family that was strictly all Jewish and bred with other Jewish people,
like, this is all Bible shit. Like, this is
and then they convert to Judaism and all that. Like, that muddies the bloodline.
People are trying to make all this shit, like the Bible says, come true. Like, what did you guys make of Pete Hegseth? Like, he said this is a holy war and shit. Like, he said a bunch of wild shit. Like,
it is. Dude, religion runs deep over there, man.
It really is,
that's
dude.
The main staple over there. It isn't here, but we can't.
And that's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm like, regardless of anything, like, I'm an American. Like, I don't want the United States to lose or be taken. Like, so, like, you know, like, dude.
But
these
that's
people...
what it comes. That's what we've been saying. Because of that reason, Paul, is why Aaron has the stance of, like, just wipe the fucking place out because we gotta win. Because if it's not us,
yeah, I'm in the same place.
It'll be someone else.
I look at it like, you know, you leave kids there, and I know it sucks.
I second that motion.
But
yeah, dude,
you're gonna feel some sort of way, and if you kill their father, their uncle, their brother, their grandfather,
fucking bomb them all and fucking let God sort them out.
So exactly. So, you know, either we wipe them completely off, or all we're gonna do is radicalize the next generation by making them hate us.
So basically,
you can't just leave either. A lot of people.
So you're saying you want to do?
We have to save face. If
so you're saying you want to do
what we did in Iraq and Afghanistan. We stayed there, right? But
you want to
we had already created the new radicals by bombing their family. Right. So that's why I say, let's not repeat that mistake again and do another 20, 30-year war with fucking these people who are now mad at us because of when we started this. Let's just nip in the fucking bud now.
But they have
so
to.
you're saying do a shmenicide?
They can't win the war, right? They're not going to win the war, so they have to do this. They have to do another 10 years, 15 years, because we also can't back out and go, oh, we took a loss on national stage with everyone looking at us.
We're not going to be a loss if there's nobody there.
Especially
Everybody
after
would
that,
look at us like one of those side words.
Especially after that fuck show in Afghanistan, we can't.
Nobody would fuck with us. I'll tell you that much. And at this part, we're already so powerful of a country. Who gonna say what? At this point, who gonna say what? Nobody.
Yeah, we gotta slap some people around, man.
It isn't talking shit. It's something like we pull out of there, like even tech support said, we can just leave. If we just leave, it shows a huge.
Oh, that's horrible. If we just leave. I'm saying right then the fuck out and then put resorts there, bro.
No,
anyways, they said even if we leave, that they're not gonna open the Strait of Hormuz to us. So we can't leave.
But think about the rest of the world at this point, dude. We back out of there. China's gonna look at us as weak. They're gonna want to push on fucking Taiwan. Russia's gonna push further into Ukraine. That's gonna have reverberating effects across the board because people are looking at us like we are supposed to be the number one, right? We're supposed to be like them boy. We're supposed to be like the tough man. You can't be the number one guy on the block. Have someone walk up, punch you in the face, trying to walk away. Everyone looks at you differently.
Right.
Yeah. Did you hear Cuba?
Says U.S. already taking the L, and Tim K put they don't want to have to deal with the radicalized kids and grandkids. Ding ding ding. We got a winner.
Yeah.
Leon says
winner chicken dinner.
World energy. Don't be stupid.
They're trying to. They're trying to control energy.
We already look weak.
Listen, no, Iran is trying to control it.
That's a silly little comment.
But it is trying to control the world energy. However, 100% of the world energy doesn't go through there. A huge amount, 20%,
right,
1/5.
Yeah, 25% of it. So
you know what I mean?
Like these countries are BRICS nations. These countries are BRICS nations. They're trying to make a move on us.
We have natural gas. We have solar. We have fucking hydropower. So it isn't in this part. It is good. We're diversified because they could. Think about it. If the entire world ran on oil, we'd be fucked right now. But the fact
think about it, dude.
There was all those green people. Shout out to the green people, the ones out trees. Y'all been great over the last few years with the solar panels, and the winds, turbines, birds. Fuck them birds. We need that energy right now. Thank you, because Iran's fucking with our oil. So at least we got that shit to fall back on right now.
We're going to see the effects of that. Tim K, this brought up a good point too. This is where a lot of the world's fertilizer comes to fertilize our food, right?
Yeah.
We won't see the effects of that for the next like 3 days. They said like 3 months before we'll see the effects of that now. So from now for the next 3 months,
urea.
That
the biggest
flour
urea.
and wheat too.
Mm-hmm.
So like any type of breads. That shit's gonna be expensive.
Like the way the Russia-Ukraine hurt.
And I'll say this, dude. Trump definitely fucked up because now I did.
Said, let me guess, you guys voted for Trump.
Of course I did.
Actually voted for Mickey
Mouse. Of course I did. Who the fuck am I gonna vote for? Kamala Harris? Regardless of any of this, I still wouldn't want Kamala Harris.
No shit.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want Kamala either, but I didn't want either one of them motherfuckers. I put Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, well,
and honestly, if Kanye
I can agree with that.
I would have put his crazy ass because I already know how Kanye feels.
Hold on. I don't think you would have voted for. Who would you have voted for, Ryan? Who would you have voted for? Kamala Harris? Is that who you would have voted for?
Kamala Harris.
You look like dumbasses that would vote.
Hey, fucking serious.
Hey, you need to be fucking unburdened by that fucking vote. Okay, like,
holy shit.
Unburdened by what was.
This is one of those times where Kanye West would have done great. Okay, especially if he.
We need this person. Hey, we got a live one in here. We need to get one of these Democrats on the show as a guest.
Ryan, you want to jump on the show and debate us? Go ahead, bro. You can.
Yeah.
Right. I'll put the link in the comment section below.
Link in the comment.
I voted for the prosecutor. You voted for the child molester.
Oh my God. Me? We got a live one, boys. We got a libtard in
here. You should be kidding the prosecutor. You're joking, right?
Bro, the prosecutor, she didn't fuck. She did the most. Everything she's done a terrible job at. All she does is fucking drink vodka and eat Xanax and talk fucking babble. Fucking.
My question is, where the hell was she when she was the voter dog?
Bro, she sucked and fucked her way to the fucking White House. Let's be fucking honest, okay?
Oh boy, here we go. Tech support, dude. Price of literally everything is increasing. We are actually at war, but Harris would have been worse. Absolutely. Do you not forget when? Hold on. Do you not forget when Joe Biden was in office? What was the price of gas in 21?
Bro, these people have the memory of a fucking goldfish.
Let's do this one last address into the trolls and move on. So
yeah, dude, these people have the memory of a fucking goldfish.
Even if Kamala Harris was president, Netanyahu still would have called the fucking green light. You moron. So that means
we would have
been in this situation. Do you want Kamala Harris running this war, or do you want Trump, who's a lot less predictable? Sorry, in a war, you want unpredictable. So even though I'm not the biggest, best Trump fan that there is, in this fucking situation, I would rather have him because he's got the balls to do what the fuck needs to be done because he doesn't give a fuck. Kamala would want to go over there and give people hugs and handshakes and give out free ice cream. Okay? He can't do that shit. Right now, we are trying to become more powerful because China is right on our heels and Russia is right on our heels. And if they pass us, we're fucked.
Exactly.
So this is where
a lot of these people don't even get
niceness goes out the fucking window, and you gotta play the game and do the fucking dance to win.
Exactly.
Clip that.
Yeah, I will clip that.
Hey, and hold on. Let's go one step deeper. Who was her running mate? Tim Walsh. Where's he from?
No, it's funny you said that. And I honestly
imagine. Can you believe that fucking fraudster piece of fucking shit?
Fucking Minnesota, right? All the biggest fraud. So if she wasn't
these people are as fucking dumb as the day is long.
Bro. Like you guys are talking.
Yeah, you people think that you're seeing shit clearly, but you have your heads up your asses. That's what the fucking problem.
What people got to do is they got to go listen to me and Fifth song Illusion. It's your boy Fifth featuring Aaron All Niter. Illusions, all platforms, guys. Whether left or right, red or blue, you are a fool if you think they care about you.
Exactly. We're all independents here. Like I think a lot of people don't realize that when they come on here and fucking troll.
Yo, he said stop stealing black culture.
Yo, actually, speaking of black culture, I have to pull this up. I have to pull up this video. This is ridiculous. Iran made a diss song. Did you see that?
Oh, I heard something about this.
Okay, let me pull. I seen this yesterday, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on. And I'm like, they really?
Bro, these people are fucking wild, dude.
Song.
You're white, be white. What's that mean? Yo, what does me being white?
What does that mean?
Hold on, do I have to play guitar and do country music? Is that what being white is? Or what is it? EDM?
Is that why I see all these black people wearing white wigs? Like, you know, I wearing fucking blonde wigs. Like, this is what I'm talking about. I hate people like this. Race card denied, motherfucker.
Bro, isn't that called a Dutch braid, by the way?
Fucking like corny motherfuckers.
Like Vikings.
Yeah, dude. Didn't Vikings invent that shit, bro?
Why is one thing for one set of people for no one else? No one else can adopt shit they like from other cultures.
Do you know what's weird?
Weird.
They're always talking shit about what, but how come Rome was so technologically advanced, you know, 1,000 years ago, but you go to a lot of countries in Africa and they're still living in mud huts? That's a good question too. Bro, I'm tired of people fucking coming and talking this type of shit, man. It's foolish. Sure. Like what? We stole the black culture because
I'm gonna pull this up.
What?
Let's ignore the trolls.
Fucking corny motherfucker.
Get us fucking pulled and banned.
Trolls be trolling.
Listen, all they're gonna do is get us pulled and banned. Let's ignore
corny ass motherfuckers.
Straight clothes, whole glow. Holding this breath. Oil tanker stuck like a hand round the neck. You want it?
Oh, we stole mad oil tankers.
Talk big, walk small, now you looking upset. Straight clothes, it's a line in the sand. And you roll dice on the king, lost the whole damn plan. Yeah. Straight clothes, whole glow. Holding his breath, oil tanker stuck like a hand round the You want on the
Sounds
war,
like
now
some
the
50 Cent
world.
shit.
Why is this shit fucking chunking, man? Trump looks
Straight
sad.
ancient land, thought they bow, now they tight in their hand. You roll dice on the king, lost the whole damn plan. Straight clothes, whole globe, holding this breath. Oil tanker stuck like a hand round the neck. You wanted war, now the world pay the debt. Talk big, walk small, now you looking upset. Straight clothes, it's a line in the sand. You play games with a whole ancient land. Thought they bow, now they tight in their hand. You roll dice on the king, lost the whole damn plan. Straight clothes.
See, this is what.
Straight clothes,
why we
whole
gotta
globe,
fucking.
holding his breath. Oil tanker stuck
It's why we gotta
like
fucking
a hand round the neck.
motherfuckers.
You wanna war, now the world pay the debt. Talk upset, straight clothes, it's a line in the sand. You play games with a whole ancient land.
Okay. So, Iran is stealing
Was
black
it just my
culture, I
magic?
guess.
Did that just chunk the entire time that it was?
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Da da da. Shh. But yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna start getting reported, guys. So let's fucking chill on the comments because yeah.
because we have a bunch of damn fools in the comments.
You guys even dress like black people. What's black people dress like?
Yeah, what do black people dress like?
Yo, tech support. I agree with you, bro. I said that during the thing. It sounded like a 50 Cent song. The way that the rap was, and like the beat, even the flow.
Yeah.
That sounded like when they AI'd it, they were like, do this in a 50 Cent fucking type shit. I definitely heard that. I agree.
Well, because 50 Cent's a huge troll and he ruined Ja Rule's career. So they were like, hey, this is 50 Cent voice.
And T.I. too. Yo. Him and T.I. going at shit was funny, but we'll save that for tonight. We'll save that for
It's
tonight.
hilarious to me, like.
Podcast.
Yeah, I think that, this propaganda is crazy.
Racist black and brown people are some of the corniest motherfuckers.
Racist
I don't.
For real?
No.
Right?
Oh, I forgot. You can't be racist if you're not white. I forgot about that. Sorry, guys.
Anybody and everybody can be racist, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
So all of it.
I know. What do black people dress like?
Yeah, all of it's going on the cop. Anyways, so my thing is this, right? With all this propaganda, I need America to just tell me the truth, like I said earlier. I'm smart enough to realize, we're going over there because we can make a lot of money over there. And we need the land to make all this money so we can stay in power and be number one. That's it. Right. And America,
we're gonna have our fucking way.
Number one.
Yeah.
Once you keep telling me, they're doing this and we're doing that and da 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 da, like, yeah, of course, every single country that has the capabilities to work on nukes, they working on it. Okay, because if you got a nuke in your arsenal, you all of a sudden grew a bigger set of balls. Now you can walk the yard a little different.
Yeah,
but it's like that's common sense to me. Every country is working to try to get a fucking nuke. So saying, they're working on nukes, we got to go stop them. That's dumb to me. Tell me the fucking truth. It was just the same when fucking George Bush, W, and Colin Powell were like, Saddam has weapons of mass destruction. And then Colin Powell went on fucking live TV in front of the Congress and apologized afterwards and said that he had misinformation and it was the biggest mistake of his career.
Jesus.
Stop backtracking and bullshitting and all that shit and apologizing to clear your conscience. No, tell me the fucking truth. Tell me what the deal is. We're all smart enough. Plus, we all got the fucking internet now. We can all do our own research. So, hey, you can't really blindside us, you politicians. Just tell us what the deal is, because we already figured it out. We're going over there. Oil, wheat, all the world trade shit that comes out from the Strait of Hormuz, the fertilizer, the minerals, everything. And the Strait of Hormuz is the largest point for China's oil. China's number 2 right now. So if we control the Strait of Hormuz, Sorry, China, you just lost so much power.
Dude, do you know what we have for a big problem in this country? Is fucking all these fucking anti-American motherfuckers, and all these countries who hate us love that fucking shit. Like, they talk, especially young people. A lot of these people are fucking straight up R-worded. They don't have a fucking clue about what's going on. Like any of these fools in the comments here, why don't they come on here and debate instead of just being trolls? It's because they can't.
Listen, this is where they really fucked up. Trump, was it last week? He just lifted the sanctions off Iran, so now Iran's making money because China got mad at them because they fucking closed the Straits of Hormuz, and that's China gets their oil from Iran, a good portion of it. So they lifted sanctions to try. That was what Trump did. So he went into this sanctioning them, and now we're at war. He lifts the sanctions to let them sell oil to try to.
I know that tells me he doesn't want beef with China yet.
Well,
did you see they just snatched up?
That was to ease the market because oil shot through the roof. So you can't allow oil to get much above 120 a barrel. That's why when you see it get that high, he starts.
Right, but that didn't help us for oil, FiF. That didn't really help us.
No, that helped.
All he did was let China get oil, and
that helps the world though. That's on the Brent standard.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, what
now
do you
China's
mean?
not getting oil from another country, and we can get the oil from the other country. I get that, but all it does is really make China not hurt at all in this.
Did you guys see that clip?
It absolutely helps them. It helps. It was an attempt to drop the price of gas. Does China benefit from that? Absolutely.
Yeah. China's the biggest benefactor of that, though.
Did you guys see this clip where Trump said that Iran gave him a gift or gave us a gift or whatever?
Yeah, a real big, beautiful, expensive gift.
Yeah, what do you make of that? And then I heard some shit about we just been snatching up fucking Iranian oil tankers. Like, is it a joke? Is it I don't know. What was the deal with that shit?
Don't know what to believe when it comes.
Dude, he says a lot. If you really pay attention, he says a lot of cryptic type shit. Like,
yeah, and a lot of it, honestly, ain't even like real cryptic shit, bro. Like he's starting to become a sleepy, creepy Uncle Joe Biden, bro. Dude. He's getting old now.
He's about to be 80,
what is he?
He does that monthly therapy and shit. Why do you think every month he got that bruise on his hand? He disappears for 24 hours and comes back and he got a bruise on his hand. That's from an IV, bro.
IV there.
You think he gets his blood? You think he gets his blood switched out like they put young people? Bro, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know if it's all that. I think it's just some type of treatment.
Of course, they're probably pumping full of vitamins and minerals and shit, bro. Trying to fucking prolong the aging. They're trying to. Technology. They're probably trying to reverse age on them.
Even they're doing all types of crazy. People need to think outside of the box. It's just they're doing crazy shit to try to do like life extension, bro. They're doing all kinds of stuff. But even I keep forgetting about the Epstein files with all this nonsense going on. Bro, everybody should fucking demand.
Once a month IV treatments are available. Common monthly injections. Hormone treatments. I don't think he's getting hormone. Mental health.
Maybe he wants
testosterone or estrogen. That's he's either getting one or the other.
Yeah, testosterone. I love it.
Yeah, mental health medications, long-acting antipsychotics like Abilify Maintainer and Invega Sustenna. They're given monthly to help manage conditions like schizophrenia or bipolar. Addiction treatment, the Vivitrol shot. Diabetes or weight management, some GLP-1 medications. Most are weekly, but some long-acting versions exist or are in development. So he might be on one of them fucking weight loss shots. Autoimmune inflammation conditions for either rheumatoid or Crohn's. And then
does it not seem like...
I think he might have rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's, or some of the diabetes weight management. Because you seen him, he got a bubble. So
he eats McDonald's and drinks Diet Coke all the time, bro. Like, of course, bro. Like,
fuck. So he getting his diabetes shot, but he is old. I mean, he's old. 80. So at 80 years old, you're not the sharpest tool in the shed anymore, no matter how sharp you are. You're gonna miss a few things.
And the president's schedule. Think about the president's schedule, bro. He gets woken up at all kinds of random times about shit going on. Yeah, you
man,
know he ain't sleeping no 8 hours straight, bro. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way.
I heard that he only sleeps 3 or 4 hours a night, Trump.
Well, bro, if you're 79 years old, you only sleeping 3 or 4 hours. That's gonna accelerate your aging process by
right.
Like
your brain's gonna be going even faster.
Yeah,
Seriously,
I don't know.
You're
Yeah,
79, bro. Like, you need 8 hours of that. I'm fucking 44. I need 8 hours, bro. Like,
they said he's always been like that for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, but still, you got. This is where we got to factor in common sense with words that we hear. So, like, all right, we hear these words, but then we got to factor in common sense and be like, all right, well, he is 80, so I've never seen like an 80-year-old super sharp. You know what I mean? You can be sharp at 80, but you're not as sharp as you were at 40. No. Especially if you're the same person. It's not like you became a different person.
Doesn't matter who you are, bro. There's
right. It's just science. So, like, the science is he reached his peak, and now he's at the bottom of his peak, but he's still the same person. So it's like, you know what I mean? My thing is this. I feel that, you know, no matter who the president is, I say this all the time.
Yeah.
It's two arms on the same body. It's made to divide us, to have difference in opinions on who we pick. These politicians are sports teams, okay? So when they play the game, we all tune in, but we all chant and root for our own team. Democrats, Republicans.
A lot of people
always baffled me that we're a democracy, but we only got 2 main fucking choices.
I agree.
We have 3, but the third one never fucking. The third one is single.
Right. The third one is the illusion that you have another option.
No, but we need a legit. We need a legit third option. I agree.
We need like 20 options, bro.
I don't know, man. That's
because out of like 3 different people, you want the decision to come down to 3 people. For the leader of the free world.
No, I don't want that. I'm saying this it is the reality of it is we have 3.
Right. So that's why I'm saying, like, we're under this illusion that, you know, we have all this say. Nah, all these people, all these politicians, they're on the same fucking team, bro. They all are buddies. And I always correlate it to a courtroom. When you see a defense attorney calling the fucking DA, their brother or sister, well, my brother-in-law over here, and whoa, what the fuck you mean? Y'all related? No, we're just brothers and sisters in the practice. No, you're not on the same fucking team. You're supposed to defend me and fight that person. What's the matter with you? No, I know they got to watch after this, but no.
We should start a movement. Just don't vote for anybody who takes money from AIPAC. That's basically what the new.
That's everybody though, dude. You're talking
they all do
90% of it.
They all do. Democrats and Republicans, both of them.
Yeah,
that's why you see every fucking president go kiss the wall with the yarmulke. Trump did it, Biden did it, Obama did it, Bush did it, Clinton did it, the other Bush did it. You know what I mean? So we had multiple Democrats and Republicans all kiss the same fucking wall.
I don't like all that weird shit.
It's because we're in bed with the money.
Them boys.
The money, we can let Israel control it. And the only reason why we let Israel control it is because we felt bad as a human race that thousands and millions of them got killed in the Holocaust. We're like, hey, that's a little bit too brutal.
Hey,
we feel bad for you. Here's a holiday. Here's a fucking museum. Here's this. Here's that. You want a country? We'll give you somewhere. I'm sorry.
I like how you said. I like how you said thousands or oops, I mean million or who knows.
Whatever it was, right? I don't know. I wasn't there.
The higher the number, the worse the atrocity looks, the bigger the reward that you get out of it. It was a little convenient though that all that shit happened in World War II. Then right after that, bang, like here you go, here's some land over here. We got you. We're gonna set you guys up over here. Almost like
and nobody,
almost like that was scripted.
Yeah, I know, and people didn't even talk about the Holocaust a lot until like the 90s. That's when it started becoming huge in like museums.
King Alfred said, "All 3 of you look like you on meth." I'm a huge meth head. I love meth.
Bro, I'm the fattest meth
Methamphetamines
addict.
for life.
Bro, we're some fat meth fiends, aren't we?
For
Bro,
real.
are these people for real, dude?
Oh yeah.
Is this real life in here?
You should see the rest of them do. You're not a real American if you don't support Israel.
And then Texas boy, you don't have to defend pedos regardless of your relationship with them. Bro, I personally feel that anybody who went to the Epstein Island is suspect, bro. They all suspect. They all touch kids. They all fucking weirdos.
On both
they
sides,
all can
bro.
get castrated. I said castrated.
All of them.
Just kill them. Just kill them, bro. If you harm a child like that, you're dead. That's it.
Hang them all.
Yeah.
Bro, and if they got the goods on Trump, show me the goods. And take him too. I don't.
You guys hating on God, chosen you jealous, envious of
my
Jewish.
God.
I can buy all
my
your
God.
lives.
Do we?
Right,
do we have?
Hey, King Alfred, you can
Cash
buy
App.
all our lives.
Yeah,
Well, send
Cash
somebody
App
to the Cash App. That's right there.
Right?
Prove it. Prove it. Put your money where your mouth is. Come on, send it.
Wait, why they send you money?
I bet you don't send nothing. Fucking send 10 cents.
Oh man,
I look at it like this, right?
Welcome to the Antiseptic Show.
Go on the YouTube page, bro. All this is going down in the YouTube comments. So if you're on whatever platform you're on, go on that YouTube page, hit that subscribe button.
Hey, Aaron, put the link in there again. I wonder if any of these buffoons would actually come on here and be a guest and debate. Yeah. No, they wouldn't, because they're just a bunch of fucking trolls.
My thing is this, right?
They're probably sitting in their mother's basement
Bible
eating fucking Hot Pockets right now.
In the Bible, it says Jewish should have chosen.
Fucking
Israel does the dirty work.
In the Old Testament, the Old Testament talks about
even God fucked the Jews up a whole bunch of times for the bullshit that they pull. What are we talking about?
And
that's from the Schofield Bible. Look up Schofield Bible. It's a fucking lie.
See, now I wish we had John on today.
Yeah, right. I wish we had John on.
And then on top of all of this, right?
Judeo-Christian values is a bullshit.
It all depends on religion versus science on the back to this shit. Because science has been proven. Religion is all theory-based and what people believe in. And everybody has the right to their beliefs.
Oh, yeah.
However, could it just possibly be that all of these religious books were meant to just justify the actions of us humans?
Right,
and guide us to behaving a certain way to create civilization.
Right.
Because how do you get a bunch of people to behave? Oh, well, you got to threaten them with some shit. It's kind of like raising a kid when, hey, you don't listen, you're going to go in timeout, you're punished.
But the issue I have,
if you're not a good person, you're going to hell. You're going to burn in hell for eternity. Hey, I don't know about you, but that's the scariest fucking punishment.
But these other people's religious books
follow these. Don't do these 10 things.
Right. But these other people's religious books says that they can take over the earth and destroy us all. That's where the problem comes into it. So
yes and no, because I've read those other books. They all say the same thing, but it's all on every one of these religions say, I'm the chosen group. So every group wants to be their own. Like Catholic Christians are like, we're the chosen. Jewish are like, we're the chosen. Islam is like, no, we're the chosen. Buddhist people are like, no, we're the chosen. And it's like, okay, none of us are really the fucking chosen one because we came from monkeys and fucking electrons and neurons and dust.
Right. None of them have the right.
We can all fucking have our beliefs that keep us aligned with behaving.
Right. But none of those beliefs can take over the fucking country and be the main belief. So
right, but all of them do. Even Catholics and Christians. We've done it since time started. All of these religions are guilty of the same thing. So we can say like Islam and Jews doing their thing and trying to force their shit on. Catholics and Christians are doing the same thing.
It's not exactly the same though, bud.
but it is the same, bro.
Christianity doesn't say go and fucking kill everybody and force them into religion, bud. So it's not
Bro,
the same
on
thing.
our American dollar, it says "In God We Trust." The United States has not been in active war since we started. So yes, in God we trust. We killed millions of people.
The Western world
and
was
in
fucking
Muhammad,
created.
they trust. They killed millions of people. In fucking all of these people, they all kill for their God. But every God says not to kill. But every religion kills for their God to prove that their religion's the best.
I always say,
it's all a huge contradiction.
Has anybody ever thought of maybe it's not God that you're killing all these people for? You know what I mean? Like,
right. That's just all of these religious books, in my opinion, are just excuses to fucking say, hey, guess what? This is how you got to behave, or else.
Oh,
and
now you're really.
We use it to justify our actions. I had to do it in the name of God. Okay, no, you didn't.
We're upsetting everyone in here. We're upsetting the Jews.
I know.
We're upsetting
this is great.
Listen, that's the whole point. We're not. Nobody in here is racist because we fucking hate everyone equally.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, fuck all he is. But I do have a care about the United States of America. The United States of America isn't fucking going anywhere.
Right. And tech support says, so stop promoting imperialism. Listen, I would rather us be imperialistic right now than China and Russia.
Then be
would you rather live under Chinese law or Russia law or American law? Pick one.
Dude,
that's your option.
Bro, these Democrat fucking cucks want to be a fucking other country's bitch. Like they cheer for the other country. Like people like, we want Iran to win.
Well,
like,
no, listen, everybody is so oblivious to geopolitics that they think that America. Listen, everybody's so oblivious to geopolitics. They honestly think United States could just mind our business and nobody will fuck with us.
It doesn't work.
That's not how the game is played, bro.
Freedom isn't free, bud.
Exactly. So we can't just mind our business and never go to war and just be like, hey, we're here chilling.
And most of these people running their mouths. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, those are the options, bro. You're either number one or somebody else is number one. Don't you want to be on the number one team? Because number one team,
everybody's too politically correct nowadays. Is fucking hippie bullshit.
Bro, if we're not the number, it said being imperialistic or imperialism, right? Like us taking over. If it isn't us taking over,
tech support's the type of guy who slurps snot out of his girl's pussy. So I'm done talking to tech support.
Oh shit! Oh, you pissed Aaron off.
Tech support is driving me nuts. Bye, tech support.
Well, he's a little fucking soy boy cuck baby bitch. That's why.
Tech support's gone. Bye,
bitch.
Saddle rummed him.
He sunk your battleship, bitch.
Anybody else?
Anybody else? Man, we got some sick puppies in the fucking comments.
Well, you should have let them ride, bro. That shit was helping the algorithm out.
Oh shit! But dude, it really is true.
Until they stop reporting.
But if people, but if people are hating on you, you must be doing something right. You know what I mean?
Exactly. my thing is this: Americans
we piss everyone off equally.
The time that we are in now. Right now, it's do or die, and right now, like I said, I'm not for all this. Let's go kill all these people and take over, but the options that are on the table is like, okay, we either do this now or never, and we get taken over. So fuck, we have to do it now. And going back to the whole Kamala Trump thing, in this situation, sorry, I want the guy who doesn't shut the fuck up versus the woman who I never saw. Okay,
bro, can you imagine?
You're supposed to be doing the border czar shit.
I was thinking about this the other day. Can you guys imagine if fucking Gavin Newsom wins the presidency in 28?
Listen, he just did a interview the other day, right? They were asking him about
the one where he said that he was retarded.
No, they were asking him about Israel and all of this, and he said that he completely supports Israel. If he was in this situation, he would be doing the same thing and defending Israel, all this. I'm like, another one that's ready to kiss the wall.
So he's like,
oh, they're priming him. He's ready.
Man, the Zionists are friggin' everywhere, brother. They're saying that they're trying to say that it's friggin' antiseptic to say that too now, that people are Zionists. Dude, they've made laws. Dude, they've made
like what? I don't.
They've made laws in this country that like you can't say bad things about Israel. You can't boycott them. Like that's fucked. That is fucked up.
My whole thing was America.
We've been infiltrated. We've been infiltrated, gentlemen.
And to keep America first, there's certain things you got to do. And whether it's pretty or it's ugly, it has to get done. My only issue with it is just tell me the truth and say, hey, this is what we got to do to stay number one. We need this oil. We need this world trade over there. We need that straight. So we're going to go take it so we can stay in first place. And me, I'll be like, you know what, bro? Cool. I'm cool with that. Don't tell me.
I'm like, I'm in, mother.
I'll be fully in. You know what I mean? But don't tell me.
But you're not going for the holy war. You're not going for the holy war, Aaron.
No. Well, yeah and no. Like I believe the holy war. That's what's getting people to move because that's what we've brainwashed and indoctrinated humans with, religion.
Yeah.
But that's only to get humans to move. So I understand the manipulation and I understand why there's beef because you got two religious groups that are like, yo, I have to do this for my God.
Yeah.
So I have to do this. But the powers that be, they don't give a fuck about these shits. This is just all fucking myth and legend to them that they can use to control people.
And I'm all for
the largest propaganda in the world.
Yeah, I'm all for religious freedom in this country. Like, as long as you mind your own business. But let's be honest, Christianity is what fucking made the civilized fucking Western world. Look at the way the rest of the fucking world lives. Like, do we want is that what we want to become? Like, I don't know, man. That's where I'm at with that shit. Nope, nothing. Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, I don't think it was necessarily Christianity that created the civilized world. I don't think it was. I think that.
What's the rest of the world look like?
That's not Christianity.
Look at China. They're not Christian and fucking they're civilized as fuck.
Well, actually, I think they do have a lot of Christianity in China too.
Christianity contributed to it.
Actually, China
didn't build it, bro. Western innovation built it. The fact of wanting to get better, innovation built it. Money. You're talking about industry. You're talking about people investing in shit.
But you don't think that Christian values? Because look at the way
said it was
most
part
of
it. I didn't say it wasn't. You said Christianity built it. I'm saying Christianity was part of it, but it wasn't.
What I'm saying is it was built on Christian values, but there was more to it. Yes, it's much more complex.
Yeah, but I think that like there's a lot of places that don't have Christian values that are like fucking thriving still. I mean, look at Japan. They're not Christian at all. And fucking Japan has some of the highest technology in the fucking world.
And actually, China has, do you know China has no national, like, religion? Like, they have every religion there.
Right. They have Muslims. They have the Zigers, or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Incarcerated,
Buddhist, Hindu, Christianity, everything.
So it's not a religious thing, is what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? So
they realize you don't need that because you don't need that nowadays to control people. Look at how they control their fucking their people over there. It was crazy. They don't need religion.
Why do you think all of these fucking religions?
Social credit score. I'm afraid of that here.
Why do you think all of these religions worldwide literally are falling? We have the fucking internet now.
Because people are waking up.
Well, not only waking up, but we have the internet now. They can control us in other ways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only people that they're controlling at the churches mostly is the old people who ain't really on the internet like that. You know what I mean? And the people who are raised in religious households and that's all they know how to do. This generation of kids, they're not going to churches, synagogues, and mosques. They're going online. They're going on an app. And that's where they're getting their views and beliefs from.
Here in the Middle East and shit, no. So like where the technology.
Oh, in the Middle East, they're still super religious, but that's because they don't have.
And it's spreading though, and it's spreading.
They're stuck in the 7th century, dude. They like stuck in the 7th century.
But it's because they
Look
don't
at the
have
way they treat
access.
women and shit, dude.
So they know in the Middle East to control their people, we can't have this internet access. We need to be able to control them.
And I know they control everywhere, like in China. You know they don't have any of the social media things. They have their own versions of it.
Right.
Yeah. Because they're communists, and communism isn't great either, gentlemen. So
right.
I don't know. I think we're all just gonna kill each other eventually. That seems like that's what.
Dude, that's the whole point. That's the whole.
Yeah.
They try to disguise that, but that's really what it comes down to. That's
and we've been doing it since the dawn of time, man. Like, are we ever gonna stop?
It's just a different. No, it's a different.
It's all
different
gonna
cover.
be about new things. It's oil.
We think we've come so far, but have we?
World trade. All of this shit. We're trying to stay in control, and to stay in control, there's gonna be some wars.
Because some people will test us, and we're gonna have to flex our muscle.
And also, empires don't last forever. The United States is an empire, and you know what I mean. Like, I wonder sometimes if we're the new Rome.
I think that all the time. However, it's just we gotta play the right. We gotta learn from Rome. We gotta learn from these other empires. We actually have to follow a little bit, and I hate to say it, in China's playbook. China's been around for thousands of years. If you want to talk empires, China technically is the biggest empire in the fucking world. And it's still
China doesn't allow mass migration. That's another thing I worry about if the Democrats get in 2028. Well, it'll be the beginning of 2029. They're just gonna open the motherfucking borders up again.
My thing with borders, and I've always said it, I want to fast track people to citizenship, but I want them to go through a scan.
Good people. Absolutely.
Everybody that comes in, scan your tattoos, a fucking, fingerprint, blood scan, all types of shit, even like a full body scan, like, you know what I mean, to see if you
rectal exam.
Exactly. I mean, now you come through. Listen, I'll even put you in 120-day free public housing, but it's only free if you learn English in those 120 days. Otherwise, by contract, you have to pay that back. And now you're already in debt. I will give you a job, but I will garnish your wages till that debt is paid. And then go about your business.
And that's a mistake that Rome made that we're making. Rome allowed mass migration. And they became the enemy within. You know what I mean? Like,
but the internet will be the god of all gods if given a chance.
Yeah,
that's
AI.
Give that.
They want an AI god. They want an
25 to 50 years. People will believe in internet gods.
Yeah. Well, that's what they want, dude. That's what a lot of these big tech people have pretty much said that they want to create the AI friggin' like Antichrist, pretty much, like.
Well, yeah, because the AI going to be everywhere, bro.
And then the AI can just make whatever decisions it wants, but actually, there'll probably be still people, the most powerful people behind the scenes. They'll have a back door to it where they can, can make.
It'll do the same thing AI that technology takes.
The AI said we had to
look at history. Take 10 to 15 years to be generally accepted by the public.
And then it could be like. Politicians could be like the AI just told the AI decides to kill my rival.
We said it earlier. religion is losing its grip on humanity.
So it's got to be something new.
So it's something new is this new AI thing. They're gonna slowly phase that religion out, and AI is gonna be the new thing that we look up to. We're looking at as the authority figure to have some kind of control over us, some kind of semblance of control. Because they're losing
and then that's when religions are gonna be like, see, you're worshiping a false god. That's a false idol. No, believe in God, not the AI. That's gonna be the new fucking gold cow statue.
Dude, did you see? Speaking of cows, did you see how they're raising these red heifers?
They bought them from Texas, the fucking Jews.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
To do the sacrifice there, because they want the third temple. Did you kick out the person in here who was saying that we all need to die for the Jews?
No, I think he left. He ain't commented in a while. We had a couple haters
that one was banned. Oh no, King Alfred's not banned, but tech support are banned.
Yeah, because tech support's a bitch.
I wonder who that was.
I don't know. Somebody who thinks she's a tech person.
Some douche canoe.
Right. Can't even put their name. They're just tech support.
I know. Some pussy shit.
But my thing is this: like, it's gonna be a long time, this war, and it's only gonna be another stop after shit like that.
So they need to get creative.
You guys just ban people you disagree with? Not at all. I only ban people that keep fucking trolling. We can disagree. We can agree to disagree. I don't really care.
And the ones who and you're saying racial slurs and shit. Yeah,
once you start going and leaving comments that can get the page taken down by spelling out the N-word in different comments or critiquing Jews by calling them, something that rhymes with a bike. It's not nice, and I fucking delete.
And you notice none of these people will show their face and come on and be.
And Joey Dub says, "Are you guys enlisting?" Sure, we are enlisting. Just join the show by hitting the StreamYard link I just commented.
Yeah,
we are enlisting you to have a conversation.
If you want to come on, you're more than welcome to come on.
And if I could, I would absolutely go. I'll fight and die for this country, gentlemen. But they wouldn't have me. They wouldn't have me because I'm blind in one eye. But I'll fight in the Civil War.
Listen, I can see a civil war happening in America. That honestly, right now.
Could you imagine conservatives versus liberals?
That honestly would probably become a bloodbath because conservatives with all their guns, but liberals would take all the gangs.
And they would bring like trans gangs, probably all the crazies.
No, I'm not talking like the LGBTQ.
That's gonna be a short, baby.
Right. I'm not talking about the LGBTQ +1. I'm talking
those
about
mofos be shooting people up though.
No, but I'm talking about know who the liberals will bring? Crips, Bloods, Folks, Latin Kings, Vice Lords, MS-13.
Oh, I forgot about the MS. The Democrats said MS-13 is God's children.
Well, listen, all of those like street gangs, they wouldn't ride with the right and the conservatives.
But dude,
but you know what happens when those gangs show up on the left though? You know who the right goes and gets? The fucking military. Then that's when you see street gangs showing up.
And all these militias, all these good old boys,
good old boys in the country, and then you're gonna see like the National Guard from each state get activated, and then you're gonna see like the president activate fucking military. Bro, that's gonna turn. That's
and the Bloods and the Crips, and the Bloods and the Crips are gonna have
their. That's how it would end.
And the Bloods and the Crips are gonna have their 9s turned sideways, and all the hillbillies are gonna have their AKs.
Joey Dubs put, but you will send other people's kids to fight and die to remain number one. Well, yes, and here's why. I know it sounds fucked up when I say yes, but when you enlist, you know what you're enlisting for, right? Like when you sign up to be in the army, you sign up for the Air Force or the Marine. Whatever you sign up for, you know what you're signing up for. Is to go fight.
Keep in mind, we haven't had a draft since Vietnam, so.
And then Joey Dubs also put, you won't fight for your country, but you fight other Americans.
No, I fight for my country. Of course I would. What are we talking about?
No, of course I would fight for my country. I said they wouldn't take me because I'm blind in one eye. But yeah, no,
he has a glass eye.
He proceeded before he said that he was blind in one eye that he would fight for this country, but they wouldn't take him because he was blind.
Yeah. So I was saying maybe I'll get a chance to fight in the Civil War. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Of course.
Right. But this is the thing, right?
Honestly, people in my family have served.
I think Trump's idea, the ground troops, was a bad move. What I personally would do is, like I've been saying since this shit started, boom, bye-bye, start fresh.
But then you got to take out innocent people too.
Sucks to say, but I'd give like a week or two advance too. I'd at least do that. I'd be like, yo, you guys got 14 days. If you are a civilian and do not agree with the regime in Iran to leave, we will have a point somewhere else. This is the meeting point. You will be checked and analyzed there. Basically, like my border screening process. We're going to check, see if you got something tucked in your asshole, fingerprints, blood, all of that.
90 million people. There's 90 million people in Iran.
Yeah, but 90 million people wouldn't run. 90 million people wouldn't run.
You
probably have one or two that would run.
Millions of people. They moved millions of people out of the.
But guess what? That's when I have my excuse. That's when I have my excuse. Whoever many ran, I rescued you. You were not a part of that. But the 88 million that stayed, you just said that you want to stay and fight me. So, since you stood in the fucking ring, bro, all 88 million of you, I figured out how to solve the problem right now.
And then hit him with the rods of God. Hit him with the rods of God. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
That's illegal. That's not. You can't use those anymore. That got banned in like the 70s, I think.
Listen, Fifth. This is another thing. Illegal shit.
There won't be a schmenicide.
Like I said earlier, who gonna stop us? Who?
Nobody really. I mean, honestly, no one.
Like when we was threatening to take over Greenland, right? And UN and NATO was like, America, bad, stop.
No, I know. I said that before. I said that before too. I was like, I agree with you.
Guess what? We can go over there and bomb the whole fucking country and start over, and everybody's gonna say it's bad. But then they're gonna shut the fuck up and move on to the next trending viral story and TikTok dance. And
dude, Europe. Bro, Europe can't even defend themselves, bro. Europe should just shut the fuck up.
It would take the world to take the United States down. Europe would literally have to side with China and Russia in order to dethrone us.
I read a breakdown before that said even if every country came against us, that they still probably wouldn't.
No, of course it would be. They were talking military versus military. Now you're going to add in economic factors. We can't function without the rest of the world. The rest of the world cuts us off.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Economically, do think about food, starvation. Dude, we can't.
I think we're preparing for that with the Shield of Americas, though.
No,
what he was saying
about Shield of Americas was fucking genius, and I predicted it before it was an even fucking organization, bro. When I woke up that morning and seen that there was a Shield of Americas, bro, I almost pinched myself. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, I just said America's gonna try to run this whole hemisphere, and this motherfucker literally said, you know what? I'm gonna put a shield around it. This is ours now.
I like how they went like Marvel fucking comic style with the
fucking. Yo, the logo was definitely AI created. Okay, it was definitely.
But that is the point. But that is the point of that shit. It's like the new NATO. It's like our NATO. You know what I mean? Like, because NATO can't do shit without us. That's why people need to shut the fuck up.
Right. So that's my thing. Yeah, there's gonna be American people protesting and mad and upset. Okay, let them do their thing until some of them get wild and get arrested. They'll learn. And then guess what? We go run over there. We get the 25% of oil trade from the Strait of Hormuz, plus all the fertilizer, fucking wheat, iron ore, all of that shit from the Middle East. That just makes it so much more powerful. Guess what? At that point, we're already at who gonna stop us. At that point, it's like, motherfucker, I wish you would try to.
I hope we make a whole. I hope we can make a whole bunch of money over there then, because look at the national debt, man. It's already up to over 39 trillion, and that's just what they have.
Right. Why do you think the national debt is the reason why we going to take over shit? We got to pay our bills. So we're at a desperate point of paying our bills to the world.
Right.
That we're just going to go rob shit and say, you know what? You got beat. We're not paying you.
Right. Because if we can add all of that shit, all those commodities to our fucking
to our portfolio and our bank account, we can fucking pay the debt, but we'll only pay the people that we like.
To the balance sheet was what I was trying to say.
Yeah, we're going to pay the people that we like and we're allies to. But if we don't respect their country or their military,
that's Greenland too. That's part of Greenland.
We're not going to pay them the debt that we owe them, and then we're going to be like, yo, cool.
And that's why we did what we did in Venezuela. Like, there is a game plan to it, but
Joey Dub says Canada will probably side with the EU. Canada would get
oh
obliterated
no,
by the US.
oh no, not Canada and their powerful military.
Canada would be better off sending their hockey teams.
They'll still get their asses whooped.
No, he's not lying though. No,
Right.
he's definitely not lying. They definitely would side with it. And if Trump's in office, there's his reason just to go up and we would take over Canada easy. They don't even have like a big military. They've been protected by us for so long. They've never invested really heavily in their military. They've never had to.
Canada basically
over like that.
Yes, and they're not. And you're right. They are basically part of Europe because forever
they're always talking shit about us, dude. They're always siding with the European model.
But
which look at the European model, dude. How great is in Britain right now? Isn't like the #1 name in Great Britain Muhammad?
Yeah,
like, are you kidding me right now? Like, bro, you shouldn't be.
That's what's gonna happen to us, bro. Look at how bad we're invaded already. If the Democrats get back in, and that's what's gonna happen to us.
Well, listen, a lot of this religious war expanded because of internet.
What's going on over there?
No, listen, people that had no access or knowledge to these other religions, they got curious. They were like, you know what? Over here, all I know is Christians and Catholics. I'm going to go online. People want to start researching religions, finding themselves, all of this shit. So now a bunch of people picked religions that seemed sexy to them. They were like, ooh, this is the one I like. I'm going to be like this. Bro, you know how many people I know that over my lifetime converted to different religions after like the internet? They just fucking started looking into shit. One of my boys.
What it reminds me of? How people are flirting with communism right now. Like, it's sexy. It's a sexy thing. Like, because it's anti-America. You know what I mean? Like,
the thing is, we have to get this internet to everybody the fastest way possible, so we can all figure it out together and then move on. You know what I mean?
Starlink.
Right.
Elon Musk.
Right. And it's like, just because as soon as a new group of people get the internet and they start doing their research, now we're down the rabbit hole again. Now everybody, they mad about this in history. They mad about that.
You know, because Russia, because Russia's a Christian Orthodox country, I would think if we teamed up with them, we could destroy the rest of the world.
Tim K said free global Starlink.
That'd be one of them.
I agree.
Dude, you know
they have immediately give the power to Elon Musk.
You know they have hidden energy technology too. 100% they have shit that's hidden.
Yeah, of course.
You can probably just grab energy like out of the sky, like Tesla was fucking doing shit like that. Like,
why couldn't you, bro? We're a positive and negative dude. There's a positive and a negative on the fucking Earth atmosphere. Why couldn't?
There's so many different energies that like we've figured out and played with.
Dude, do you know how many times people have created shit and so like, they disappear, and now they made a law where anything like that is actually protected by like security of the homeland. Like it gets taken in right away and shut down.
Did you see what happened in Cuba? The guy, they say he's missing right now.
We might be vacationing in Cuba soon, boys.
No, listen, he made gas out of charcoal. Because you know how Cuba has no oil right now. They're in the dark.
Right. Yeah.
So this guy made gas for his car out of converting charcoal. He did some shit to charcoal, had like a little engine thing behind the hatch of his car, had his car working. Well, now they're saying that the guy is fucking missing.
Of course.
I was well, no shit. I'm like, he should have never did that shit publicly and do the news story, stupid.
Bro, fucking big oil, dude, has stopped all of that shit and that's why they stop people from
it's a trillions of dollar industry, bro.
And that's why they changed their fucking healthcare system. They changed us from being holistic healing to taking prescription drugs, because most of your pills that you take is made out of a petroleum product. Like, Rockefeller pushed all that shit. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. The whole world is about money, 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 money.
Joey Dub says you can go to Cuba now.
That wasn't what he was talking about. He said we're going to Cuba, boys. He meant like we're gonna take it over.
I know. Yeah.
Well, that's the plan. The plan, honestly, listen, this is the fucking game. Okay.
But we're gonna build some resorts there when we're done.
Venezuela's ours now. Trump's even joking about running for president of Venezuela.
Yeah.
Which would be hilarious.
Bro.
We're gonna build resorts in Cuba. What?
Right.
That's
so
Cuba,
really because of Venezuela and taking all their oil, we starved Cuba. So now Cuba, guess what? They're in the dock. We'll just go over there, walk in, take everything.
We're like island hopping, yeah. Like
yes. Greenland, we scared the fuck out of them and said we're gonna come in with our military, or we're gonna make a deal. What you gonna do? They said, hey, don't hurt us. Take whatever you want.
We'll sign right here.
Now we're in Iran. We're like, hey, this one's gonna be a little tough, but we need that straight of Hormuz. So Israel was like, yeah, bro, we're all for this. Cool, we'll give you deals on the money and help you with the stock market if fucking you go over in Iran for us.
Yeah, like it's a chain of events.
We'll fucking expose you for Epstein shit. So
Iran is
like, hey, I gotta do this now. So the timing worked out perfect for Iran.
Like Iran is just a much bigger problem than those other problems, so it's gonna take a little bit. We're gonna have to spill a little bit of blood.
Iran wasn't in the cards. Iran wasn't in the cards originally. Trump's original plan, if you take it back to a few months ago, he said Cuba, Venezuela, Panama. He was naming South American countries.
Iran's been in the plans. What Trump is doing
behind the scenes for Israel, though. That was
he was doing the Don Roe doctrine.
No, he's completing the rest of the 9/11 fucking thing. That General Wesley came out and said that there was 7 countries that they all going. Iran was the last one on that list. He's completing that list because some of his people that funded him are the neo-Nazi party that was contributed to the Bush administration.
Yeah,
like it was always a plan. Somebody at some point was going to do it.
But yes, it was all part of the plan since 9/11. But what I'm saying is the current game plan for this current game, Trump still had Iran on the back burner, but wanted to collect all these like American countries first. You know what I mean?
The ones around us, strategically, so that we're fortifying the moat. Like you said, like we're a big castle.
Before we go to Iran, which is going to be a bigger headache, let's get all the little ones down.
Yeah, they're a stronger opponent. They're the strongest opponent they've faced off with in a long time.
Right.
It's like Pokemon. You gotta
catch them all, bro. That's what we're doing. I mean, and
so a bunch of people out there need to stop being fucking Americans and getting with the goddamn program.
No, he's right.
Yes, they want to get Iran on the central bank system.
True.
The central bank system is what runs the world, okay?
The Rothschilds.
That's why BRIC was created, because they don't want to run with the central banking system. They want their own money. They want to purchase stuff with yen.
Like, you know, Epstein was tight.
The American dollar. He wanted to stay the American dollar.
You know, Epstein was mad tight with the Rothschilds. Everything boils down to the Rothschilds, dude, man. Are they fucking?
Bro, it's not even the Rothschilds, bro. You don't know the family that does it. If you know their name, it ain't them.
Right.
It ain't the ones running it. You don't know the people that run it, but they purposely stay in the shadows.
Yeah,
I know the Rothschilds
that
used
we
to
know of. Those were the actors. Those were the puppets.
Or those are the people that did 100 years ago that aren't in power anymore, or they've evolved into something else, and you don't know what they evolved into.
Yeah, do you know that they say? Do you know they say? Yeah. Peep this. Do you know they say that the people who really control the world, they look down on politicians. Like they think, they're just fucking nothing. You know what I mean? Like they just use them as fucking puppets and pawns.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
What a
That's
world,
why I
gentlemen.
say all the time, we always got to worry about the speechwriters. Who's writing these speeches? Who's in the room discussing the speeches? Yeah, the presidents always have their opinion. Yeah, throw that in there. That sounds good. That sounds like me. I'd say it like this. But they're telling these motherfuckers what to say. That's why there's teleprompters everywhere. It's just every president winks it off the teleprompter and goes back. And some of them read it word for word. It all depends on how good of a puppet you are.
Yeah, I do. Because
that's why they hate Trump, because Trump constantly goes off script.
Right.
But the thing is, all of a sudden now, he was
Trump, because he does go off script, but he does his weave. He'll weave it back in. And fucking, you know what I mean? So he'll make no sense for like 10 minutes that everybody's tuned in like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then he takes you right back to the point that he wants you to know. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you just manipulating and brainwashing by getting people to pay attention to the nonsense to pay attention to the sense. Got you. You drew the eyes to you. I mean, he's great for publicity. So they're like, we have to get this message out to the world. Who's the biggest mouthpiece? Who's going to get the most attention and most camera time? Trump. Trump got a camera around him for everything he's done in his life the last 40 years. They were asking him to run for president in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
In the beginning of his presidency, this second time around,
this time around, 16.
This time around, it did seem like he was doing whatever he wants, but all of a sudden, man, it just seems like
a light switch flipped, bro.
Like he's under control. Direction. And like I'm hoping and praying that he's gonna snap out of it, and that whatever we do with Iran is gonna go well. That's all I can hope for. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, I think he's under control of Israel, bro.
He is.
Listen, I think the shit with the Epstein files, the reason why there hasn't been anything that's like super solid, concrete against Trump right now is because it's his DOJ that's releasing it. It's his people. His team's not going to out him.
I guess we'll find out when someone.
And then he's got to do this for Israel because Epstein reported all this shit back to Israel. Because why else are you wearing IDF shit all the time?
Oh no, definitely, dude.
I mean, so Netanyahu knows all these secrets and is playing the extortion game right now. It was like, hey, I know you're busy collecting your little fucking island countries and your little South American shit over there. But hey, while you're at war, do this now. Otherwise, you know that Epstein shit they've been bothering you about? I'll just leak it to the world. So
bro,
you want me to go on TV and talk about it? And Trump said, okay, I'll go do it. I already kissed the wall once, so I'll go kiss it twice.
Bro, Epstein was a fucking pen pal with fucking Ehud Barak, dude, the fucking ex-prime minister of Israel. Yes. Like, bro,
all of these people,
fucking
he
shit
got
is
every
crazy.
world leader and every elite in his book, bro, in his fucking emails. He got dirt on all of them. That was his job. His job was, how can I get dirt on all these people and information that's going to make me rich and powerful.
So I can compromise them. And make them do what I want to get done. So I can make moves. Absolutely.
So everybody's compromised. Bro, like, look at the deposition with Clinton. When he was like, no, I've never seen Trump with anything like that. No.
Have you watched that whole thing, dude? Like, they asked him some questions where he was
Hillary's.
Like, do you see how his hand was like fucking? He was like,
Well, yeah, because he's got fucking heart issues where he's got early Parkinson's.
He's got Kuru from fucking eating fucking people.
I mean, so it's gotten to the point where, like I say all the time, bro, they all in it. They all involved. They all compromised. They all no good, bad.
Let's take them down.
All of them are very naughty. So
let's get all of them. Let's get all of them. And by the way, my phone's about to die soon, and we're over 2 hours in.
So we're gonna wrap this up.
And I put the wrong fucking episode number 2. I noticed. To change that, do I have to go back in through StreamYard, or can I go in through YouTube and change them?
You can go through YouTube.
Yeah.
Why it's not 71?
What? No, it's supposed to be 71.
Yeah,
mine's a 71.
Oh, on mine it says 70. Because I think we all made our own, right? Yeah. So I should be able to fix it through there. Word, I'm R-worded. But yeah. So anyways, yeah. So juices run
the short bus,
the juices run the world, and we're all gonna die. End of the show. Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, everybody. We off this. Follow, subscribe, share this out. Tell a friend to tune in. We do this every other Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern.
I know. I'm about to come down anyways.
Yeah.
And if you fuck with us, cool. If you don't fuck with us, eat a dick. Peace.
Sunday's podcast show on all platforms. We're there. Exactly. With all kinds of. interesting information that you might all of our hateful information that we that we put out there.
What that guy said. And the dog.
And we got Piper.
Subscribe to the dog.
Subscribe because Piper wants you to subscribe to it. Yeah.
And tune in tonight, 6 o'clock. Myself and Aaron All Niter, Hip Hop Everything podcast on Facebook, on YouTube, on Kick, various platforms tonight at 6 p.m. Tap in.
Yeah, tonight we're gonna be talking about a lot of wild shit. I mentioned his name today. Kanye West dropped a new album. We're gonna talk about his little comments that he was saying on that.
Is it trash can garbage or?
A lot of it, but there was like 2-3 songs that I was like, okay, I can hear that on the radio and like in the club. But then some of it, I'm like, he just experimenting at this point. He was like, you know what? I can make money with my throwaways. Let me try this and release it. That's what it sounded like.
Craziness.
But yeah, definitely, yeah. There was a few songs with old Kanye, but this is real.
What does he have songs like I Love Schmittler and that's right.
Nah, it's not like that, but a lot of it is real like industrial sounding. Like it's industrial hip hop, dirty dubstep type grunge.
That's strange. I definitely have to. I gotta peep it too.
It's definitely experimental. But yeah, 6 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Pop Everything podcast. Tune in. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Oh, are you guys doing the hip hop everything every week again? Or are you still doing the?
Every other week.
Nah, every other week. Last Sunday, I had something that popped up. We were unable to do the pop-up podcast.
Oh, okay, that's it.
We alternate weeks, so every other Sunday, when we do the SunDaze podcast in the morning, it's Hip Hop Everything at night. If we don't do the SunDaze podcast in the morning, it's Pop-Up podcast at night, and we talk our shit. I mean, but on that note, follow us everywhere. We off this.
Peace.
Peace.